Good evening, adults, and welcome to Colonel Mastodon Presents Game Night, episode 39. My God, this podcast is older than me. Fucking Game Night. I'm your host, Dan Farley. I will be with you for the duration of the evening. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at JerseyDan18 or on Instagram, DanFarley18. Not going to lie to you, don't really use Instagram. Just follow whores. You know what I mean? And with me tonight are two very special guests. First, I want to thank you guys at home or on Facebook watching us. Thank you, or on YouTube, whatever the hell venue you're watching us. I really appreciate you. But right now, I want to introduce my two wonderful guests. First off, I want to welcome to the show the vivacious Sarah Perez. Everybody, how are you, dear?
I'm doing quite well.
You're coming coast to coast, baby, from San Diego.
I am.
Oh, all the way to Jersey. Look at you. Yes,
Jersey transplant in San Diego.
Oh, it's just a fucking. This podcast is a bridge across the goddamn country. I'm gonna change the name to Colonel Mastodon Presents Union Pacific, baby. That's what I'm gonna do. And with us, also, great friend of the show. Love having this guy on. The host of the SNL Nerds Show podcast. Give that a listen, and you can follow it at the bottom of the screen. You can see you can follow them on Twitter or Instagram. Please welcome Darin Patterson, everybody.
Hey,
how are you doing, my friend?
I'm good. I'm also vivacious.
You're also vivacious, yes.
Yeah, don't count me out.
I prefer to think of you more as a panty soaker.
Take a dip.
Scandalous. Oh, come on. The crowd didn't like that one.
Oh, man, this is going to be quite an episode.
Oh, it's going to be a good one, my friend. It's going to be rocking and rolling. Dude, so I've been going on about children on here. Today, I've been going off.
Excuse me?
Oh, no, I've been going off about children during the quarantine. Let me be clear. Your boy's not a pedo. But
he was clear of those charges.
Acquitted. Dude, what people got to stop doing? If you're walking with a group of people, I know self-quarantine, all that stuff, and maybe some people live together. You can't walk down the street, three people shoulder to shoulder. You can't, and I'm like walking towards you. Coronavirus be damned. That's just not polite. And then you don't get
coronavirus.
Yeah. That's like, you're just a dick. You're taking up the entire sidewalk. Like, if I wasn't so afraid of touching people at this point, I would have just gone right through them, like fucking the fridge.
Oh, like Red Rover or something.
Yeah, Red Rover. Like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, I remember seeing, like, back in the day, like, whenever I see an old episode of, like, I used to be into, like, Sex and the City, the TV show, and I always noticed they always walk like that, just, like, next to each other, next to each other, next to each other.
You're insane.
I was like, yeah, a little. But, like, I was like, that's
not you.
Oh,
no, those guys, they're insane.
Sex in the City.
Yeah. But, like, they always...
You bitches are insane.
Yeah. I always wait for them to just burst through them and be like, you're all insane. And then it's like, oh, wait, no, they're probably on the Upper East Side or West Side where they don't do that.
Yeah, but also, it's like, none of you are hot enough for me to walk in the street for. I'm not doing that, okay? Well, maybe the one brunette girl.
I always thought she was like, oh, hey.
She had it going on. And here's Reggie. Reggie Parker in the mix, baby.
Woo!
The Reggie Parker?
The Reggie Parker, everybody. With his Blair Witch lighting.
Yeah,
I didn't know when you were coming on, so I just started it.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Hey.
I'm actually working on a short time because the other thing I'm working on is got pushed back. But I did want to say what's up to everybody.
Hey,
Hello.
RP.
Hey, what's up, man?
RP Comedy, everybody. Go follow him at RP Comedy. At RP Comedy. Yeah, man. We're just talking about how people are fucking morons and how good it is. But I hope this plague wipes out some of them. Thins out the herd.
There's a lot of people that are in a rush to die.
Yeah. Oh, dude. We were talking I was walking down the street. I was telling them, like, walking down the street, and there's like people, three people shoulder to shoulder, and like looking at me like, oh, you're gonna move? Like, yo, fuck you, bro. File back.
You're the problem.
Yeah, I'm the problem. I'm just gonna walk like this from now on. Just fucking everywhere I go. I'm gonna look like I'm a high-waisted Superman. Just like
One day a great flood will wash away this city.
We need the rain to wash away the garbage.
Oh my god.
It's too much. But I hope you guys are all living safe in quarantine and everything. Sarah just got over being sick.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, because I didn't go to the doctor. You want me?
Medicine.
I wasn't sick enough to get tested. So.
Well, you beat it, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good for you.
Yeah, I had something like in March. I think it was the flu, but it was like happened around my birthday, and like I really wasn't feeling well, and then a couple of days it just kind of went away and I got better. And so I don't know if I had it or if it was just the flu, but
the only thing
something went down.
Yeah. The only thing I've had to deal with is a couple of weeks ago, we were on the air and it was right before we started and I fucking pulled a muscle in my side, like below my rib cage. It's like my thumb is in it right now. It's like right there.
Oh.
And I pulled something. So now, but every time I cough, it like never gets a chance to heal. So if I cough, it's like, and then
you're just out of commission.
And then just for a second, it's getting better, but it's still like there. I can still definitely feel it. But that's compared to the world of problems, that's not one.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
Holy moly! What are you drinking on there, Darin?
Well, I have me a Blue Moon Tall Boy.
Oh, Blue Moon Tall Boy. There you go.
Yeah. You know, I like to treat myself.
And Sarah's drinking air.
Yeah, I was drinking some ginger ale, but that was it.
It was the Canadian Dry ginger ale.
Drinking that.
Gents, I'm gonna try to knock out this other item. I'm gonna try to catch you on the back end. All right.
Okay, sounds good, Reggie.
Right.
Good seeing you guys.
Bye.
Hey.
Thanks.
Later.
Reggie, living every boss's dream. Come in late, leave early.
That's the dream. That's what we all aspire to get.
Okay, then I guess we're going to get right into the 10 questions, okay? We're going to go over 10. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a lot of time in my hands, okay? Every time we do a segment, by the way, that's my voice you're hearing. It's just the 10. And I slow it down.
I thought that was the devil or something.
Yeah, I know. And then there's another one. Would you rather? And it's like, would you rather?
My God.
And then I speed it up, and then it's a whole thing. Okay, so question number 1: what are you legitimately bad at?
I wrote down basketball. Like
I'm terrible at basketball. Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't do sport. I mean, I can
5'2". I was given the short end of that stick. I was never going to be good at basketball.
See, that's even worse for someone that's as tall as me. They're like, "Oh, this guy can ball." No, I can't.
I'm bad at basketball. I'm math. I'm really. That was the worst.
That was going to be mine.
Math. Oh, sorry. Yeah, like that was my worst subject in high school and junior high. Like I always needed help with it. Like there was this thing in New York. I don't know if you remember it. The thing Dial a Teacher, where like you'd call a number and like somebody basically tutor you through your. Like I was on the phone with Dial a Teacher every day just because math is so hard. I still can't do percentages and fractions.
It's annoying, but I could do it. I used to be able to do it really fast in my head, and I can't anymore. I realize that it's a skill that I've just lost. It's gone.
Really?
Yeah, like I used to be able to do like really complicated math in my head, and then I stopped.
I didn't even get that far. Like if you ask me what 8 times 7 was, I need a minute.
56.
56.
All right.
I'm not that bad.
That's what I mean. All right. I bared my soul to you guys.
It's okay.
It doesn't matter. Apparently not as bad as I thought it was.
Well, it doesn't matter. You don't ever need it in your life. Just because when you get, it's never like I've been at the grocery store and someone was like, "You need to solve for X." Like it's never happened.
You're in the store.
And also, I love that. I love when like went back in the day when they would be like, "Listen, you're not always you're gonna have to learn how to do this. You're not always gonna have a calculator on you."
Oh,
yes,
God.
I fucking am.
Yeah.
Yes, I fucking am.
I'm pretty sure that was added to our phones because somebody heard that one too many times.
Yeah,
like all right,
sure.
That's it.
I remember doing something in college, like because I would always, I'd have my freshman year my math class. The only math class I had to take in college, I had to take it at 9:30 in the morning of my freshman year, and on a Monday and Thursday. Which, if anyone knows me, not my time to shine. So I was in there either still drunk from the night before, like because I did not go to sleep, or high, or I would just not go. And then I would sit there in the class when it came time to do the test. I would figure out the night before, and it was I would be so complicated. Like I'd be writing so much stuff on the side, and then I would get the right answer, but then we would go over the test later, and I'd be like, oh shit, his way was so much easier. Like, if I just paid attention just a little bit.
All right.
You took the scenic route.
Yeah. The complete. Like I was writing down the margins, showing the work. It was like, oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, I think I failed college algebra. Like I definitely failed once. I might have failed twice, and the only reason I would have passed either the second or third time was because my college boyfriend was a math major, and I had a take-home final, so I just had him take it for me. So I finally passed the class with a C, and I was able to like be done with college algebra.
You know what?
Nice.
But yeah, sorry, it's
awful at math.
You know, it was weird. There was this one kid. He was on my floor freshman year, and then he stopped going to school. But it was weird. He would write people's term papers and cheat for them. Mm-hmm. And depending on what you gave him, like he was so good at it that he would be able to get you, like if you had, I think it was, he would charge you $30 for a D, $40 for a C, $50 for a B, and $60 for an A, and he would get it down to the number of what it was going to be.
Oh shit!
It was the crazy. I was like, "How do you do that?" He's like, "I don't know. I just know how to do it."
Wow,
this guy Eric, yeah, he was.
That's a pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's a pretty guy. Like he would be like, "If you want to be, it's $50." Like,
yeah. Wow, and you could also do a thing where you're like, well, like the teacher knows I'm not good at this, so maybe I'll get a C.
Right,
so
yeah.
Like he'll be none the wiser.
This kid's never gotten an A in my class before.
Yeah,
he's not pulling this out of his ass now.
But then they would have those machines that would scan it, and he wrote the paper, so it's not like he plagiarized it. He just put his name on it. You know, like that's all it is. Oh, it was so impressive. It's the most random Rain Man skill I've ever seen. But, I'm trying to think what I'm really legitimately bad at. I realize, especially now, is laundry. Not only do I despise doing laundry, but I'm bad at it too. Now that because like I had to do it, it happened like 4 times this afternoon. I got out of the shower and my closet's right there, and I'm taking out the shirt and I'm like, oh, this smells like shit because I didn't fully dry it, and I folded it and put it in, so it got like a mildewy smell because it's like wet clothes.
Oh, you didn't
and I was
feel
like, oh.
Wait, you didn't feel it damp?
Dude, I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice. I just fucking. I thought it was like hot or like it wasn't like sopping wet. It was just a little wet. And I just suck at it. I can't. That's one thing I'll do with a girl, man. I'll be like, if I ever get married, I'll be like, listen, I'll make you a deal. I will cook. I will clean. I will do windows, toilets, whatever. I'll paint your goddamn toenails. Just do my laundry, please. Just do my laundry. And I never want to have to think about this ever again.
Ladies,
that's a fair deal.
It's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, people are like, I don't mind doing laundry. It's like, oh, I do. I have a beef, bro.
I'm really bad at loading the dishwasher.
Really?
Yeah.
I never use my dishwasher ever. I've never used my parents. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You wash them by hand?
I wash every dish by hand, and I'm done. I don't know why. It's because my parents had a dishwasher that they used it on Christmas. That was it. That was the only time they ever used it because there was a lot of dishes. Other than that, it was like, no, we're not going to. Such cheap Irish parents, but they would always be like, oh, we're not fucking. Listen, we don't need to waste the money. Yeah, it's like, what do you think? The electricity bill pays itself? I'm like, yeah. So we would wash every dish, and I got used to it to the point that people were like, "Oh, you don't know how to load a dishwasher?" I was like, "No, I have no idea."
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a complete waste of technology. It's like saying, like, "Oh, I have this light." No, I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's something commendable about that. Just like
no, it's not. I do find it actually therapeutic. I do find it therapeutic, though. Like. I find like if I'm like really going through something chaotically in my head, cleaning something will make me feel better.
Oh, that's how
you have ADHD and anxiety. My head's always chaos.
Oh, so yeah, just
all I have are bad thoughts.
Oh yeah.
I only know one cure to that.
Oh, 2 pills?
Seems a bit harsh, Dan.
Yeah, that's a little extreme, but
2 pills?
I don't know.
Why do you give me a bottle of scotch and a handgun
And
so
a
I can
handgun.
blow my fucking head off? Oh, the departed. Question number 2. What are you surprisingly good at?
I kind of have good like hand-eye coordination a little bit, so I'm actually surprisingly good at air hockey.
Okay.
And whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole.
So
Whack-a-mole.
Dude, I haven't played whack-a-mole in fucking forever, but I commend you on whack-a-mole.
Yeah, no, thank you. You're good at it. Yeah. It's a useless skill, but damn it, it's my skill. And also, like, I have a good sense of balance, and like I used to be big into roller skating when I was a kid, and like I tried it again like a couple years ago, and like I'm still pretty good roller skater.
I was quite a roller blader myself.
Not roller
I can't
blading.
roller
I was a
skate.
roller
I can roller blade.
I saw a guy on rollerblades today. I was like, wow.
Wheels.
I saw a guy. Yeah, I know. He's totally gay. But he definitely looked, and I was like, yo, I haven't seen these. But they were like hockey ones. They were like legit street hockey ones. And I was like, maybe he's not gay. And then I was like, yes, he is. But
he's playing hockey to cover the fact that
I just want to get those locker rooms, get close to all them dicks.
I am surprisingly good at cooking.
Cooking?
Like,
okay.
Yeah, like I realized like a year or 2 ago, I never thought I could, and like I make really good fucking pork chops and shit, and baking. But baking's a science.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm good at that, and I didn't.
I was thinking about pork chops today, bro. I
got pork chops thawing. I'll probably make pork chops tomorrow.
Oh, how do you make it? Because like I'm always afraid of like it drying out.
No,
like, I'm always afraid of it drying out. So
olive oil, heat it up in the pan, but you have to keep it on like a medium high heat, and like 3 to 4 minutes on each side. But I like constantly check it. You can also take it off like a minute or 2 earlier. Pink pork is actually not bad, and it keeps cooking as you let it rest. So it's all about timing and just like I just cut into it as it's cooking, and I'm like, all right, that's still not.
It's not there yet.
Cooked.
Okay.
You know
I
what?
do the same with steak. That's how I realized.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I'm okay at cooking, but like I can do like eat like stuff like chicken and chili and whatever I can put in a slow cooker type of stuff. Like stuff like pork chops and steak, that's a little advanced for me, but I'm trying to learn how to do it since we can't go anywhere.
Oh, dude, I fucking love pork chops, dude. I fucking love them.
Same.
And I was thinking about that today. I haven't had pork chops in years.
Really?
Years. Yeah, I don't know why. I just clicked in my head. I was like, get me some fucking pork chops, bro.
How do you eat your pork chops? Because like when my dad made them, he'd always make it with like the sauerkraut on it, and like sometimes some applesauce. Do you eat it with the applesauce? Or?
This is the simplest thing. Oh, applesauce!
Like
I love applesauce.
Potatoes or something. Whenever applesauce.
I like that's like the only thing I use applesauce for, and I fucking dip it in the applesauce.
Very good.
That makes sense.
But I loved. But wait, my mom made it.
My mom made it.
Making it. I'm great. Good thing I'm a lit major. But she would. And this is like she was not a good cook except breakfast. She would crush breakfast. Like breakfast was like, yo, her eggs are on my death row meal. Like that's, I like they're that good. But
oh shit.
But she would also, and it's something like for me, she would make them shake and bake pork chops. They were bomb. They were so good.
I used to look forward.
I know.
God, I might have to have some shake and bake.
Dude, if you run it here, you want the key? If you're gonna have shake and bake chicken, the key is to get chipotle mayo and rub that instead of like oil or anything on them. Rub that on the chicken, then shake them.
I'm writing that down right now.
It's on point. It's
Chipotle.
Chipotle mayo.
Yeah, but see the thing is like that's breaded, and like breaded isn't healthy. I'm supposed to eat healthier, but but then again,
it's chicken. How
it's quarantine, baby.
Yeah.
Live your best life. It's quarantine.
Live your best life. I'm just drinking raw eggs here, bro.
Excuse for everything.
Oh my god, are you rocking?
It's quarantine.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about this today. I'm surprisingly really good at skee ball.
I always want. I'm so bad at it. Like it always just goes into little pit, like the 10 point.
Yeah, I used to be like you, Darin. I used to be, and then
I used to suck like
no. There was the bar that's down the street. It's like half an arcade and a bar. It's a barcade basically, and so but they have like an old school skee ball machine that's only a quarter. So I'd just be sitting there drunk, like click like a quarter. What the fuck do I care about a quarter? So like my bill's already $74.
Whatever.
Yeah, Haley's Arcade. It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I used to go there, and I would just sit there, and then I would gamble on it with people. Like I would play, like let's play $5. Let's play for a beer. Let's play for whatever. Like
it was the color of money.
Yeah, like the color of money. I'd be fucking just bringing them in, like with a hustler shirt on.
Nice. George Thorogood playing in the background.
Yeah, John, I call myself Fast Dan. Fast Eddie. What unconventional smell do you secretly love? Okay, I don't like the smell, but I like what it represents. I think we all know what I'm talking about, is those cum trees. Oh. Those trees that smell like cum. Because it's spring, it's like a night. Whenever you smell those, it's a nice day. So I love them, but I despise the smell, because it smells like cum. But
cum trees.
Cum trees. It's a technical term. I'm a scientist.
I like the smell of salon
I'm a botanist.
pass.
What
is it? Salon pass, like the paint patches, or the paint spray. Salon pass, Biofreeze, Bengay, Icy Hot. Any of those? Oof.
Oh.
But salon pass in particular, because there's something about it that smells more like winter fresh gum or whatever versus like old lady. But like any of those paint things I love. I don't know. I use them all the time.
Vapor rub and stuff.
Not so much Vicks, but definitely like Bengay, Icy Hot.
Yeah, mineral ice
like that.
Ice, yeah. Like just Sarah just deep down just loves menthol. Menthol.
Yeah.
That's what she loves.
Newports.
I love Newports. I love fucking Cools.
Cools.
Cool.
Hey, you got to be pretty cool to smoke a Cool. That's all I'm saying.
It's in the name. I like. Oh, so they're serious. I mean, I have two. I like the smell of I don't know if it's unconventional, but like that smell of burning wood, like like a campfire.
Like a campfire?
I do enjoy that smell the next morning when it's still on your like coat or whatever.
When it's on your clothes,
yeah, I like that. Yeah,
I like that smell, and I'll say like the smell of like stale beer. Like that's like you smell it in like a lot of dive bars. Or
yes, absolutely. I said this before. I think it's because of like I remember going like I love the smell. My dad used to be in like the Knights of Columbus or whatever, and we would go down the hall, and obviously I'd turn into the bartender because I was 5 and they thought it was adorable that a kid was serving them alcohol. But
of course,
so I was doing that, and even though illegal, but they didn't care.
Whatever.
Whatever. He's adorable. Look at this fat shit. I mean,
what are you, a cop?
Yeah. What are you, a cop? Shut up. So that smell of like stale beer and like Mop and Glow mixed in the air does something to me. It does.
Mop and Glow.
Yeah, it's like a mixture in the air. It's like encrusted over fucking beer taps and stuff like that. Like that's just having been clean since the bicentennial. Like
I know. Just something about the smell of like stale beer. It's like
I agree.
It smells like a good time. It's like
a
good
time
is just happening.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. What movie or movies have you walked out of? Once Sarah said she doesn't watch movies, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I haven't walked out of a movie. I don't think.
Because you know why? Because you're
one tough sucker. What?
What does that sound? It sounded like one test.
One tough sucker.
Oh,
one tough sucker.
For a minute, I thought it said one testicle.
I
was like, what's the Lance, fucking whatever biker name he is?
Lance Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong. That was it. Yeah, I forget. I fucked up the joke.
No, you're good.
All right, a movie. I never walked out of a movie, but I have movies I should have walked out on.
That works.
Like, I'll say the last Fantastic Four movie was really, it was just awful.
Yeah, terrible. The one with Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah. Just it was like the dialogue was bad, the graphics and the effects were bad. Like the characters, no one had any chemistry, and
That's correct.
It was boring. It was a boring action superhero movie. I didn't think that was possible, but like by the end of it, I was like so bored. I was ready. I should have gone, but I don't know why I didn't.
I'm trying to think of movies that I've like even like stopped watching.
I know, yeah, that counts. Like, that 100% counts. I know one for sure. What I did, I stopped watching was Fahrenheit 9/11. I was like, yo, fuck this dude. I hate this. Like I'm not even like a Republican dude, but it's like you're just making shit up now, bro. Like you're not even coming close to anything.
Yeah, I remember that movie was a big deal when it came out.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
Because it came out on the heels of Bowling for Columbine.
And the Bowling for Columbine too. I watched that. I'm like, yo, this fucking fat fuck, dude. I can't. No.
Yeah, he's something else.
Nothing's coming to mind right now. I give up. I'll just stop a movie. I don't want to watch this anymore. I've definitely watched bad movies too many times, but
yeah, I've sat through some. But some things I've sat through crap just for the person that I'm with. Like, all right.
I mean, I don't want to say it because she's in the next room, but yeah, I've done that too. Like I'll say two off the top of my head. Like Twilight and the 50 Shades of Grey.
I watched 50 Shades of Grey.
That was that was a test.
50 Shades of Grey is such a bad like presentation of BDSM. Like it's so fake.
Absolutely.
Like it's not at all what happens. Like if you're in an actual BDSM relationship, that contract wouldn't have flown. Like none of that would have ever happened. She would have left him. She stayed because he's a billionaire.
I stayed. I remember watching that on December 30th of 2015, and the reason why I know that date is because I was with this girl and we were having there was like kind of a very small house party. There was like 3 dudes, 2 girls, me, and then the girl that I was trying to hook up with. And we watched that movie, hated every second of it. And then I don't know if I should hated it. And then don't know if I should tell this story or not, but I'm going to. And then
here we go.
And so I go back. I get up to her room. We're going at it, and then all of a sudden, one of the dudes from the party comes in. He walks in, and then he's like, "Yo, what's up?" And then like he starts taking off. I was like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here! What are you doing?" Like I'm in the middle of. I'm like literally in the middle of something right here.
Busy.
And then he just whips it on. She's like, "No, it's okay," and she just starts going to town on him. I was like, "I don't want to fucking be a part of a devil's threesome with these 2 strangers." And I'm like, "Oh wow, well, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here." And then by that time, it was like the sun was coming up, and I was like, "Okay, I am now officially done."
I've heard this story.
I'm sure you have. That's when I looked at it. I was like, "I am done with 2015. We are done with this year. It is now New Year's Eve." And did I have a story to tell on New Year's Eve?
Wow. Yeah. Oh, you watched the ball drop.
Hey, I watched the ball drop.
Hey.
Right down that pole.
Hey-o. Yeah.
Hey-o. Hold on a second.
Yeah, so I never walked out of a movie, but a friend of mine did walk out of The Happening. So
that's a special one.
Yeah, he told me like he got halfway through and he was like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with M. Night Shyamalan. I'm done with all of it.
No.
Yeah.
The lady in the water was the tipping point. And
yeah,
that movie Glass, that sucked a fat dick.
I didn't even see it.
I know people who loved those. There's like 2 of them, right? There was one and then
there's one that you didn't know was connected to anything else. Right. So there's Unbreakable, which is a great movie. It's a fun movie. Right. It's good. And then there's a movie
Split
what is it?
Split. That's the one with McAvoy.
Split, yeah, with McAvoy, which I will say he's giving his all. Like he is doing his job. And then at the end of it, they're talking about, I was like, that's a crazy case. It's like that case. And they mentioned the dude, Mr. Glass, who's Samuel Jackson in Unbreakable. And all of a sudden, Bruce Willis from Unbreakable is sitting next to them on the fucking bar stool. You're like, oh, this is kind of a sequel. I didn't know that. And then, and then the third one is them all meeting up. And it's
right. But like Split, that's a movie people thought, oh, M. Night's back.
Yeah.
See Split? He's back. He's back, everybody. And then Glass came out and they were like,
nope.
I didn't hear.
But that was a book series too, wasn't it? It was a trilogy.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so.
I think so.
Because I thought he wrote them. He wrote those movies, I think.
I thought he wrote those too.
He might have written the movies, but don't
But
quote me on it.
I don't
Might
know.
be adapted from the book.
All I know is that when I watched it, it was just like it was sad. But it was a rough one. But they which brings me into our next question.
Hey.
What movie do you hate that everyone loves?
I'm gonna say
I got a couple. Yeah,
I got a couple answers. I'll say the movie Heathers. I never got into Heathers.
Never saw Heathers.
Never saw it.
Really?
Well, never saw it in
saw
full, but it was on a bar once, and I knew it was Heathers because everyone loves it.
Yeah, like everybody loved. It's just dark comedy that everybody loved, and I saw parts of it. And I saw most of it, and then like I don't know, just don't.
I love that Sarah gave the Lionel Hutz answer from The Simpsons, and he's like, "Mr. Simpson, I got this case covered. I was at a bar last night, and Matlock was up. I kind of got it.
I didn't even catch that. That's hilarious. Yeah, so I'll say Heathers. I don't really like, and two movies that came out recently that, like, I love the music in it, but like I didn't think the movie was great. But like it's weird because they got nominated for Oscars. Bohemian Rhapsody and Rocket Man.
Like Bohemian Rhapsody was not a good movie. The last part of that movie was a good movie. The rest of it was shit.
Where they did an exact version of Live Aid. Yeah, so Live Aid was good.
Yeah, you remember that whole thing when he was a drug addict?
Right.
Oh no, we skipped right over that whole part. There's two scenes in that. They're going through his house and everything's trash, and there's kind of white powder on his glass table. And then he takes one pill at one time that Littlefinger gives him.
Yeah, it was just like
that
a white
Littlefinger gives him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like such a sanitized version, and like the movie's not great. Like Rami Malek is good. He's working, but everything else in that movie just doesn't work.
I see Rocket Man. I liked that. I liked that because it's a fantastical idea of what it is. It's like it's supposed to be crazy, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to figure out what I didn't like about it. It just wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I wasn't too crazy about Rocket Man, but because I love the music. I love Elton John and I love Queen.
I get it. You know what? That's what this year one for me.
Go
ahead. No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No,
you go. You're the guest. You're the guest. You're the guest.
Like movies that everyone loved. I could probably go back like you said, like Twilight, everyone loved. Not a fan. Like that whole series, everyone is all about it. And same with 50 Shades of Grey. Like I went to an all-girls high school, worked with a bunch of women who were like, "Oh my god, I read these books and I have to see this movie." And it was like, these are awful. Like just bad acting.
No, like my wife, like she reads the book and she'll admit like they're not well written, but there's something about it that's like
it's Twilight fan fiction. I mean, it's not.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It's a woman who's never been tied up in her life that wants to be tied up.
That's it.
Wants to be tied up. But she would never go through with it. I'm not that kind of girl.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hold on a second. I got one. You
got a sound bite for that?
I did. Oh, I don't know where it is.
Oh.
It's fucked up. It's ruined. It's all dead.
Boom, 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 boom.
I don't know that everyone necessarily. Sorry.
No,
I don't know that everyone necessarily loved it, but I'm pretty sure it was nominated for something. But Mary, Queen of Scots with
Margot Robbie and the other one.
Yeah, and Saoirse
Lady
Ronan.
Bird.
Yeah, it was so boring.
Yeah,
I didn't even see it.
I was watching it on a plane, and I was like, I can't keep watching this. I'm so bored.
That's how you know a movie's really bad. When you walk out of a movie and you're on a plane. You're like, I'm done.
Is it going to land soon?
I'm going to kill myself. I'm just going to jump out the plane.
Yeah.
You know what? It came out because, dude, I like little known secret about me is that I guess this will come up later in one of the other questions, but something I love doing is I love seeing like all of the Oscar movies. So like I could actually so then I actually really enjoy the Oscars. Like I'm a big fucking nerd when it comes to movies.
Cool.
But so like this year I saw literally every single movie that was nominated for anything. And including the foreign language movies, okay? I didn't watch the shorts. I didn't watch the animated shorts. I don't give a fuck, okay?
I don't recognize the shorts.
Even though that would have been by far the quickest part of this whole journey. But I digress. So I watched, dude, Little Women. Oh, I can't. How many times do we have to watch this fucking movie? It's the same goddamn thing. I read the book like 4 times. I saw like 4 different versions of the movie.
You've seen each rendition of the movie.
Yeah, it's like, oh god. Hey, bet it's not going to work out for Beth, huh? Oh, it's the worst, dude. That movie everyone loved. I couldn't stand it.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. Like,
good.
I saw I like Parasite before that.
Oh, Parasite was great. Parasite was fun. But I also saw Parasite before the hype. So I was like, what? There's a family?
Yeah,
I saw Jojo Rabbit twice.
Jojo Rabbit was the last time I bawled at a movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm not going to tell you why I was crying, but it's so weird. Why. Like, yeah, you know why. But when that happened, I was like, oh. And then I cried again at the end. I was like, this is so beautiful.
Yeah. I love when he runs into his friend. Like, they're at war, and he's like, Jojo! And it's like, Jojo. How are you alive, you little fat shit?
How are you alive? He's like, oh.
This 10-year-old or however
dude, and what's his name? The dude that plays Hitler, the guy from Taika
Waititi, yeah.
Dude, he was.
You mean the director of
the
film?
He should just win every Oscar for everything ever because that shit was hilarious. Him as Hitler.
I did like Rebel Wilson in it too.
Yeah, and I don't like Rebel Wilson.
Alfie Allen, like
dude, what's his name? Knocked it out of the park too. Is Sam Rockwell in that?
Yeah.
He's really good. Like he's been good in everything. He's always consistently like
from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles onward.
Mm-hmm. He's good stuff.
Yeah. When he holds up the cigarettes, you want regular or menthol?
Oh yeah.
Taika Waititi playing Hitler was really brilliant.
Oh, did you see What We Do in the Shadows?
Yes.
I haven't.
It's really good.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so good, dude. And I'm a big Flight of the Conchords fan too. So
okay.
Yeah. So like, and he was like help writing and directing those. So
right. It had the like dry New Zealand humor, but with horror and blood.
And I love that. Yeah. But also like when he's playing Hitler, he's like, so you as half a Jewish man, why would you choose to play Hitler? And he's like, his response was, because fuck him. That's why. I was like, that's okay.
Good response. It's parody on him, which I'm sure pissed off a lot of people.
Oh, it did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What else?
All right. Well, in that beautiful sentiment, what music do you listen to that you would that would surprise people?
I listened to. I think I commented on it last time. Like on one of your old episodes, like I commented, like how I listened to Tom Jones.
Oh, yeah.
I love Tom. I'm a big Tom Jones and Neil Diamond. I like
the fucking Jewish Elvis, bro.
Damn straight. Oh, he's got some bangers.
Yeah,
he does got some bangers.
I'd probably say like Ludacris,
like chicken and beer, Ludacris.
Yeah, like
okay.
I know all the lyrics. Like I know all the words to roll out, and like if I'm vacuuming or something, like you can catch me doing like that shit. But I also really like Blondie. I also know all the words to rap shit.
Oh, yeah.
But so if I'm not listening to like the sad boy pop punk music that I have tattoos for, like I'm listening to Ludacris and just a lot of rap.
That's so funny.
Which really surprises everyone because I was like the white girl in high school because I listened to Slipknot and Marilyn Manson, which I don't know if that would surprise people, but I feel like
that actually, if I didn't know you, that would surprise me.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the rap piece of it, I feel like surprises people more than I think. Like this is gonna sound so bougie. I was in Italy driving from one town to another 5 hours away. I don't remember which direction we were going. I'm like, my boyfriend's like, what's the music? And I just put on like 90s and early 2000s rap. He's like, what are we listening to? I was like, I'm about to get ratchet. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Now people are surprised that I listen to as much rap as I do. But I'm like,
I know you, so it's not.
Yeah, so no, it's not. It's like my first concert was Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, that's
and guess who opened for them was System of a Down.
What?
And they got it was at what the fuck was that place called? They got booed off stage though.
Oh no.
Booed off. This was before System of a Down was anything, but yeah.
I mean, yeah. Can we just because those two musics really,
conflicting. But
Right,
I bet Wu-Tang was
Polar
like, "Yo,
opposite.
these guys are good." They just
Yeah.
like them, not thinking about their show. They're just like, "Yo, these guys are good."
Right.
yeah.
Let's
I
put 'em
mean,
up.
it sounded a lot like when like Beastie Boys opened for Madonna in the '80s.
Yeah. Now,
And
speaking
so,
of Madonna, that's the one I said it last night too. But fucking '80s pop, I fucking love it.
Mhm.
Like,
80s pop is the shit.
like
son.
George Michael and shit, and fucking Cyndi Lauper. I fucking love Cyndi Lauper, bro. Like, I
Dude,
love
if you're
time after time. Like, I would sing that in a movie if I could.
Dude, everybody loves Time After Time.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. If you're somebody who doesn't love Time After Time,
I don't want to meet you. I don't want to meet you.
Yeah, you're a garbage person.
You're a garbage person. And we're gonna just role play right now, Darin. Tell me you don't like. Just say you don't like Cyndi Lauper.
You know that Cyndi Lauper. I don't really care for her. I just. And scene.
And scene. Okay, bravo, everybody.
Yeah,
get some water, and we'll regroup in 5. Do some stretching.
Yeah. So I'll also say sometimes there's a few like Southern rock bands I like. Like there's like a couple like Leonard Skinner songs I dig.
People love it. I was never
like
a huge
Zach
Leonard
Brown
Skinner.
band?
I haven't
Or
listened to
like
Zach
newer
Brown.
stuff?
Well, I'm
I
done
don't
with
know
Mumford
Zach
and Sons all day. I'll fuck with Mumford and Sons all day.
Yeah.
That's not Southern rock, is it?
I don't know.
No.
Folk rock.
That's folky. Yeah.
That's folk rock. That's like Dust Bowl music or whatever.
That's one of their songs. Is Dust Bowl.
Dust Bowl music. Like that song by the Outlaws, Greengrass and High Tides. I like.
Okay.
And and I'll say this too: the new Fiona Apple album is
it
very
good? Dude, I heard it's very. I heard it's very
I
good.
heard it was good.
I
dig
haven't
it.
listened to it. I have like literally an abundance of time on my hands. I should probably just give it a listen.
Yeah, if you like Fiona Apple and her stuff, you'll love the new album. I think it's a banger.
I'm not gonna say yes or no whether I like her or not. I'll save it for another episode.
All right.
Listen to the album. Come up with your thoughts.
I got some. Imagine this whole podcast is me criticizing and nitpicking every single part of Fiona Apple's. Talk about subverting expectations. That'd be okay. What's something you eat that you recognize is gross but you love it?
I'm gonna say like the food from like the hot food from 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah,
like the hot dogs and the stuff on the rollers.
I fucking love
it. Like I
I
know
think that was like Taj's or Pat's answer.
No, listen, it's mine too. It's my go-to move is always my example that I give everyone. I try and come up with a different answer, but is a 7-Eleven burrito.
Yeah.
Like a burrito from 7-Eleven. Like I understand. It's disgusting, but I gotta like it.
I'm pretty picky, so like the worst thing I really eat would be like Taco Bell.
That counts.
Just like
that counts.
Fast food grossness. Yeah, like
that's gourmet.
My
shit.
jam.
That's some serious gourmet shit.
Like, yeah.
Dude,
eating, I'll friggin' chow down Taco Bell.
There was a couple of years in a row I went on a lot of planes, like either on vacation or I was traveling to meet someone or whatever. And it was I was always, for whatever reason, I always ended up on Delta. And this is back when they gave you food.
Mm-hmm.
This is so fucking random and gross, but they would give you every time they would give you like this side of Spanish rice.
Oh.
I have never had better rice in my entire life than on that fucking plane, like
on
ever
the
in my
Delta
life.
flight.
And Delta flight, there's Spanish rice. I've never seen anyone match it. It's probably just painted red, but it's delicious. It was delicious.
Do like candy and snacks count?
Absolutely. If you fucking just deep throat Nutter Butters all day, you're welcome.
Circus peanuts, the marshmallows.
You are the only. So you're the reason why those are in the store. I've never met anyone that likes them.
How do you eat those? They're like so hard to chew.
No, they're delicious. Love them. Circus peanuts, black licorice.
You eat all the best.
You're checking a couple boxes here.
Nico wafers, Bobby Pops, like all the candy that nobody likes.
Candy corn.
I will eat candy corn by the pound. But yeah, all the candy that weirdos like me and old people eat, that's love it.
I just want.
Love it.
By the way, if you come up, if you come up to me next time I see you and you say, Daniel, here's a caramel, that will complete it.
I'll have a Werther's original in my pocket,
and I'll be like, "Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much." And I'll like pull it, like watch it unwind, and
you eat that like that strawberry candy with the strawberry wrapper on it.
Yeah. Dude, you remember those Lifesavers, like strawberries and cream ones?
Yeah, that I don't like.
Oh, I
See,
like
those are
all
right.
I like those.
Wow,
you're taking this and turning it on its head. Oh my goodness!
Wow,
flipping it.
Love circus peanuts.
Smack it up.
They exist
peanuts.
because I eat them.
Oh, you just enlightened me to something, and it's very strange. Peeps, but not just Peeps. I open them and make sure they get stale.
Stale, yeah.
Stale.
Oh, stale.
I'll eat Peeps, stale or not, but yeah.
All right.
I got that from my mom because she does the same shit.
Same, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, weirdos. I'll just be over here eating good milk chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, don't kid yourself, bro. I'm good.
Snap!
I got all that. That's a variety pack of Snickers, peanut butter Snickers, peanut M&Ms, and peanut butter M&Ms.
Oh, man,
so if you're allergic to peanuts, stay the fuck away from me.
Oh, man.
George Washington Carver ain't got shit on me. Did you go, Darin?
Yes.
7-Eleven.
And I'll say White Castle too, because like I know
White Castle is a staple of my life, and actually at the beginning of this quarantine, I was like, I went through like 2 weeks where I probably ate White Castle, like the frozen boxes that you buy in the supermarket. I went through like 3 of those a week for the first 2 weeks, and I was like, Dan, you really need to chill out. You really need to stop. Like, you're going to die.
You need to make better life choices.
Yes. Yeah. It's like you could literally buy pretty much anything you want, and you're buying frozen White Castle burgers. Get it together, bro.
You need to do better.
Yeah, get it together. What's an activity you secretly love doing?
I'll say I love making playlists or mixtapes.
I do like doing this myself.
Yes,
I really love doing that. Because before all this happened, like I was supposed to run a show in Jersey City. I was gonna like have a show and like
we could have matched forces, bro. We had our show in Jersey City.
I know. And so the theme was I don't know. I was like it was a show in Jersey City at Monty Hall, and like I was like so happy to get the show. Like I kind of made a playlist of like, oh, this will be playing before the show. This is what's gonna play like when I come up, and this is gonna be play in between comics, and this is what's gonna play like after the show. And dude, that playlist is like 12 hours long now. Like I just kept on going, adding songs. Like I love making playlists. Like if you ask me to make a playlist for like a party or something else, like I'll spend.
What's gonna bring the mood up right now? Oh,
yeah. I do that. I'm like, it's like what would be good right here?
I'm a Believer by the Monkees.
That depending on the party, that could work.
Oh, dude, don't kid yourself. Like Daydream. I don't care what party you're at. Everyone fucking knows Daydream Believer by the Monkees. Everyone knows that goddamn song. Like, you may not think you know it, but as soon as it gets to the chorus, you'll be like, oh, I fucking know this song.
Yeah, I know this thing.
I know this fucking song.
Yeah, and like whenever like I put on a song and when people hear it and then they say, hey, this is a really good song. What song is this? Or like, oh, you're like, I don't. That's when I was like, I did that. I
get ego boost.
I get the biggest ego boost. I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will say something I secretly love doing too is when making those the Power Hour, the clips for the Power Hour, like that 30 minute.
Yeah.
I love doing that. I think it's so much, and it's very meticulous and it's very tedious, but I actually genuinely enjoy it.
Dude, that's like, I mean, I'm a big fan of the Power Hour, and like whenever I hear those clips, like, I don't know, you really like take time with it because like it took me a while to realize like when you reached the quarter mark, you had like a sound clip that would say quarter in it somewhere. Like I didn't even realize that till like later. I was like, oh wow.
Or like when you get to halfway, it's like, oh, we're halfway there.
The clips you choose, I really love. Like they're really hilarious. Just hearing them out of context, it always makes.
I'm gonna make some more actually during this quarantine. My next one is "This is Frank Costanza." That's just the clip.
Oh man.
Oh, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Jenny.
What am I secretly good at?
No, you secretly love doing. You don't have to be good at
doing. Frick, man. My brain is mush from quarantine. I'm like, what do I love? What do I like doing?
Don't forget, like, but this is the 39th time I'm asking.
Ballet around
my
house, but like nobody notices. But like, I'll do ballet stretches, just like be in my kitchen on the counter, like, and plie and shit like that. But like, I took ballet, and I was talking to my boyfriend.
I never knew you took ballet.
Yeah, it was very brief. But like, my boyfriend's like, "What did you want to be when you grew up?" I was like, "I don't know." He was like, "When you were like a kid, I was like a veterinarian." He was like, "And then what?" I was like, "I'm a ballerina or a gymnast."
So you went the other way with it.
Yeah, that didn't pan out. But yeah, like doing ballet and dancing, I do love it. My mom was like, "You don't like dancing?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" Yes, I love dancing.
I can move and shake like this.
Home anymore. Yeah, like
I have a band. A dancer's heart.
And like anything involving dogs. I love dogs, learning about dogs, which that's not really a secret. If you really know me, like, you know, dogs are my life's work. I'm the operations manager of a dog walking company. I was a vet tech. Like,
damn.
I do that.
I can name, like, if someone was like, "What kind of dog do you think that is?" I was like, "That's an Australian Heeler Cocker Spaniel Schnauzer mix." And they'll be like, "Why do you know that?" Like, I just do.
You know something? I don't know.
But yeah, dude, ballet and dancing and dogs.
If I could, I would love to have like a dog big enough that I could ride it around town. That'd be so much fun.
Like
you got a horse?
Yeah.
Like a never-ending story?
Yes. Except not as creepy.
Oh, the thing was so creepy.
Creeped me out as a kid. Like everybody found
it creeped me the fuck out.
Movie that everyone loves.
That you hate. Yeah, you know what I hated too was the Tom Cruise one, Legend or whatever.
No,
I didn't even see that.
I didn't. Tim Curry, that movie. Fucking scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Tim Curry.
I love Tim Curry too, dude. I used to have an ex that Sarah knows, but one night we watched the Tim Curry It.
Yeah,
and I found out that night that I could do a pretty good Tim Curry It impression, like "Hello, Georgie," and just keep. And then she started getting freaked out by it, so obviously I just kept doing it. Of course, because I'm a fucking asshole. That I just hand. Like the whole time I was like, "Yeah, you showed your hand." Once you tell me that, I'm gonna fucking, I'm gonna sit there like a fucking cattle prod, just.
Yeah, that's how you show love.
And then, but so I would just keep saying to her, "We all float down here. We all float down here." And I just kept saying that over and over.
That was a mini series, right?
Yeah, it was a 2-part mini series. Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw that.
It's not good, by the way. He's great. It is not a good movie.
Yeah, I saw the remake. I haven't seen Chapter 2, but I saw the remake. I liked it.
Don't worry about Chapter 2.
People said
just enjoy the first one.
Yeah, people said the same thing kind of fell apart.
Yes.
Dan, have you done like voiceover work? You got a good.
No, I've never done voiceover work. I just trick. Dude, some guy at my old job used to do that. He used to say when I'd answer the phone, I'd be like, "Hello, hi, this is Dan." They were like, "You have a really good voice for voiceover work." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, I'm a producer for this." And I was like, "All right, then hire me, bro. I don't know what to do. I'll do it right now." If you want. And then he never called, just like every other man in my life.
They never do.
I know, exactly. Thank you. There are two buttons I wish I had on this. Well, I've said it before. 2 buttons I wish I had on this thing were oh, and like the oh, like that. But it doesn't really work. What's the weirdest thing you've done during quarantine?
Weirdest thing I've done. I mean, it's not. I mean, aside from not bathing daily.
Yeah.
I bathe in rubbing alcohol I actually have a baby pool full of rubbing alcohol in my yard, and I just roll around in it for 13 minutes, 16 times a day.
How'd you find rubbing alcohol? There is none. Like it's all gone.
Oh, I've been hoarding it for a while. I cut myself a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, but then every time I buy one, I forget that I have another one. So in my garage, I have 8,700 gallons worth. If you need some.
Wow, you're practically a hospital.
Yeah, I mean, rubbing alcohol for the outside,
hand
drinking alcohol for the
sanitizer.
inside wounds. You know what I mean? Like,
You can
it's
make
science.
bath bombs.
I can make real bombs.
Yeah.
Jesus, the fucking FBI could be listening, bro. Don't say that shit.
It's okay. I don't have 8,700 gallons of fucking
of rubbing alcohol.
Or do I? All you have to do is do the shifty look.
Tyler Durden over here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I haven't done anything particularly weird. I started taking some like random online classes, but like I was stuck in bed for almost a month, not doing anything.
What classes?
Buddhism and modern psychology.
That doesn't work.
Social psychology and feminism is social justice, and I want to do.
You did not need a fucking class for that. Trust me.
Thank you. If you know, you know.
I mean, this isn't weird, but I have been trying to like teach myself how to play guitar.
Okay.
Since I've been I downloaded an app. There's like the Gibson and Fender. Like I think they give out free online classes for like 3 months or something like that. So I've been trying to do that. Like, I just want to be able to like strum a tune or something.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what? The best exercise.
You can also get free sheet music online, like nobody's business.
Yeah, like holy sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Thank you.
Hey.
No. Oh. No.
Oh, wow.
Like
Oh.
I actually hit that by accident, but it's perfect. Yeah, actually, I mean, when I first learned how to play guitar when I was like 15, and I'm not very good. I lost. That's another thing I lost because I stopped playing, so I lost like the skill. I can still play a couple songs, but I got this is the whitest thing I've ever done in my life. By the way, I went to fucking. I'll
tell you the whitest thing I've ever done in my life. Go ahead.
I went to Barnes and Noble and bought a Idiot's Guide How to Play Guitar. And that's how I learned how to play guitar.
I played harp for 3 years.
That's pretty white. I saw. The harp.
Jesus.
The harp.
It's hard to make.
I wasn't very good at it, but I.
Can you still play it a little bit?
I could probably just like strum a few chords and just like do the. Oh my god, what's it called?
That's
scales?
Not like one of those like.
Yeah,
scales. That's how you learn how to play fucking guitar. Like play
piano.
So you get really loose. If you could really play scales, your fingers get really used to stuff. Which makes me a better lover.
Ladies. Well, why did you choose why the harp? Wow.
Yes, why the harp?
Because apparently I could only take like X amount of years of piano, and I like hated piano, and I wasn't really advancing, but I wanted to still play an instrument, so they were like, fine, off you go to learn how to play the harp.
Wow. You should have saved this for interrogation. This is a great fucking story.
Oh. Whoops. But yeah, played the harp and took a class with this girl named Jennifer, and she was Chinese, and she had her own harp, so of course she
Wait, what was she?
She was Chinese.
Wow.
Not that it really mattered, but if we're going into stereotypes, as you know, instruments and all that. So she was like, that would be the cello or the violin. Ahead of me in the class, but it was just like the two of us together, and I'm like, all right, fine. So I couldn't read sheet music, but I could remember chords and scales and all that. So just like memorized the notes and where they were. So that was how I played piano. How I played harp was just on memory and not like, oh, that note is this.
Nope.
Nope.
That's what I would like look on. This is like back in it wasn't the early days of the internet, but I was in high school and I would look up like tabs and like how to play like whatever song, and it was just like I could never read sheet music either. It would be like, oh, G D E G D E G D, and like okay. Meanwhile, did I know that a GED would be in my future?
Wow.
No, it wasn't.
That was fantastic. Wow.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you. I wish there was a symbol at the end of that. Should there be a symbol?
Yes.
What?
Yes, there should be a symbol.
Yes, there should be a symbol at the end. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that just seemed like that drum that they play with, like during a firing squad. If there's no symbol,
you
need a symbol to make it funny.
I love the idea of the firing squad is that they give one guy a bullet and everyone else gets blanked. But it's like, no guilt on you, buddy. But you might have done it. You might have done it.
So you live with that.
You have an eighth of the guilt.
Yeah. All right. So see you tomorrow.
Yes. See you tomorrow. All right. The weird thing I've been doing, I've noticed my thinking about it. Like I do, because I go for like these fucking super long walks because why not? What else am I doing? I'm just listening to podcasts and shit like that. One, I like look by like and I see like these trees outside that like houses and stuff, and I'm like, who is that? Like, I imagine like the guy who's planning this neighborhood is like, there's basically like a fucking tree god that's like, you could stay, you 9,700 are going. Like, not only are we gonna kill, and it's just like a weird passing thought that I had that I was like, and I keep thinking about it. I was like, oh, you're one of the chosen oaks, I see.
The chosen oaks.
Chosen oaks.
All right, well, okay, I changed my weird thing. Freaking, I've been playing Animal Crossing to the point that my brain has now connected real life to Animal Crossing. So I'm like walking around. I'm like, I wonder how many times if I like bang that rock, how many bells I could get to pay off my freaking debt. It's so stupid.
Yep.
And it's like a kid's game, but it's a lot of fun and it's like not stressful.
Yeah.
But that has taken over.
Yeah, everyone talks about that. I know Reggie was talking about
Yeah.
But I used to do the same thing. I haven't done it during quarantine, but like if I played like too much fucking so I had my I got one of the Nintendo classics. Mm-hmm. And so I was playing Dr. Mario for a while. The rest of the world became Dr. Mario. Like I was sitting there like, how do I fit this in here? Why if that part's right, like if I can just turn this building around, the yellow part would be touching that yellow part, and then it's over. Like, I was like,
oh, those flowers are those. Maybe I can get those seeds and sell it. Like, Sarah, this is real.
Like, you're like, oh god, I gotta get the fuck out of Whole Foods. There's too many colors here.
Yeah, isn't Dr. Mario just Tetris?
Yeah, so I would do the same with Tetris, but I would do it with Tetris like on my specifically in my parents' bathroom floor because the tiles were like little boxes, like little boxes. So I'd be like, oh my god, we gotta fucking shape this. Like I'd be like, I would never be able to shit because I would be too busy figuring it out.
I used to play Tetris so much that when I would like start falling asleep, that's what I would visualize to kind of like doze off and like put me to sleep. Like, all right, there's that block and that can fit there and that goes there. Yep. Like,
Tetris is fun.
Yeah, that game kind of. Yeah,
I like Tetris. Tetris is fun. Do you know the guy that invented Tetris never made $1 off it?
What?
Not $1. He invented Tetris, and the USSR at the time was like, no, that's ours now.
Oh,
wow!
Every bit of profit that went to Tetris,
that sounds right.
Went to the Russian government,
right in Putin's pocket.
Well, it wasn't Putin at the time, but yes, now it is, and people are still making money off Tetris.
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch!
In your face, sucker!
Oh my god!
Some of these are so specific that I'm like, I don't, but I love it.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Like, these are ones that I've never pulled out on here. It was like
that's what she said.
You're having way too much fun.
Oh, I have a lot of fun with these.
OMG.
Okay, and this is the last of the 10 questions. Is good thing we've not been doing this for an hour and 5 minutes. But if you could have one person from history on Twitter, who would it be?
I'm gonna go with either Jimi Hendrix or Oscar Wilde.
Oscar Wilde is a good one. I like that. Just because he's a writer. Granted, Jimi Hendrix is a writer, but it's not like eloquent. It would be more like stuff like "Where's my headband" and shit like that. Like,
I can't feel my face.
Oscar Wilde would be like, "Oh,
Yeah, he was saying like some pithy like catty things,
and especially now that it's like actually legal to be gay, he would have a field day with it.
Yeah, this is his time to shine.
This is his time to shine. Like he's like,
it's on.
I just got a picture of Oscar. I got a picture of Oscar Wilde right there, like literally right there. Yeah, it's like go ahead,
Marie Antoinette.
Oh,
I don't think you'd want to read that.
I would. I think she was hated a lot more than she should have been.
She was, but
she
at
was
the same time,
young,
she was a child.
Dumb princess. Yeah. So I mean, how much different would it be than friggin' Kylie or Kendall tweeting?
Oh, that's true. I kind of want to see how hot she actually was, but
I mean, I already attach it to like Kirsten Dunst version of her.
Yeah.
Of course, absolutely, I do. And if you don't, you're wrong.
I love that movie. I could watch Marie. Like I can watch friggin' Sofia Coppola's version of Marie Antoinette.
I always forget that's Sofia Coppola.
Day. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's. By the way, her last words. What's it? The actual Marie Antoinette. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. That was her last words because she stepped on the executioner's foot.
Oh.
And she said, "Oh, I'm sorry." That's class. You're going into your execution. You know what's coming. And she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry.
My bad.
Didn't mean to step on your foot while you're about to chop off my head."
Yeah, I'm sure you know this about the guillotine, but it can take quite a few
hacks, yes.
Oh, really?
I don't think hers did, though.
They're not,
I don't think
no, but for the commoner.
Yeah, some of them that if they're not like extra sharp, and if you got a thick
they're not
neck,
sharpening their blade all the time. Like they gotta, they're rolling out these killings. They're not gonna sharpen the blade every time, so it could take some time, and you're just there with.
Although if it is quick, they say
that head chopped off.
They have said that if it's quick enough, the face will react to. And they will look at you like and like blank, like what the like, and be able to try to speak, but obviously there's no vocal cords. But
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. I would go someone like. I kind of want Walt Disney, but I want like real Walt Disney. You know what I mean? Like the shady
anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic Walt Disney. Like I kind of want that. That is just like these fucking and just comes out and like super problematic. Anyway, here's Steamboat Willie. And I would kind of love to see that.
That's a good one.
All right, that's fucked up, but I guess.
All right, we did it. That's the 10 questions, everybody. Only took us an hour. No big deal. 6 minutes a question.
We're having fun.
I know. I'm having a good time. It's not like I have anywhere else to go. It's not like we're doing anything. And we have 2 viewers.
Hey,
now there was 6. Now there's 2.
Yeah.
But no one's commenting.
Whatever.
Like,
hello.
Drop some comments.
Drop some comments in.
Killing it right now. This is
in my fart box.
In the box.
In the box. Link comment below. That's how every YouTube video ends. Link comment below.
Yeah, subscribe.
Subscribe. Hit alerts so you get. All right, so we're gonna play the next game, which is interrogation. Everybody, hold on, I got to drop for it.
Drop the beat.
Here it comes.
So,
look at you with the New Jersey Nets shirt.
Interrogation.
That's it. We're going to play interrogation. Interrogation is a game where we each say something about ourselves, and we have to. The other two are going to guess for 2 minutes whether it's true or not. And I'm going to go first, just so you guys can see how it goes. I wrote some down because I can't remember what I've said.
all right.
I was once at a christening with my Jewish friend who thought the collection plate was them giving out money, so he stole it.
No. Huh? All right.
Clock is ticking.
Was this your friend's first time at a christening ever?
Correct. He was the first time in his Catholic church.
First time in the Catholic church.
First time ever.
Okay.
Did he seem like the type of person who would have ever done anything like that? Like, or did
he
it come
didn't
out
know
of
he
left
was
field?
stealing it. He did not know he was stealing it. He
Okay,
thought
so
they
he
were
thought he was
literally
an
giving away
innocent
money.
party.
Yes, he
Alright.
thought they were. Oh, they give you money here?
Oh. Seems like there's a setup to make a bad joke about Jewish people and money.
I
But
was gonna say.
I'm not gonna fall for it. You're not gonna get me canceled.
Did he fall into the stereotype? Like,
what else can I ask
guess.
here?
Yeah. So
yes.
I guess he falls into the stereotype, if you want to call it that.
Wait,
I'm not trying to go on Walt Disney over here, but sure.
Wait, so like, I mean, how did you find out he stole the money? Did you see him take the
I
money?
watched him do it.
You didn't stop him?
I told him.
That's not.
I said that's for giving, not for taking.
All right. So what did he do afterwards then?
He said, "Why would they do that with all these people out here with access to this money?"
Oh, that's a fair point.
And I said back, because if you're supposed to be able to trust anyone, it's someone in a church, and that's the problem. That's why. No, I said that's why there's so many problems. That's what I said.
Okay. All right. So did he end up giving back the money, or he just kind of okay?
No.
He just
just took the money.
At that point, it was the tray was too far gone. He was like, I can't.
All right. I mean,
that's the sound you can hear. By the way, it was over.
I'm gonna say no, that didn't happen.
I'm gonna say yes, it did happen.
That 100% happened.
Yeah,
not 100% happened. And and he asked me, he was like, "Oh, do you think I should put it back?" I was like, "I don't give a fuck what you do, bro. I don't give a fuck if you do it." And then and I remember specifically saying, "He's not your savior. What do you care?"
Right.
And he's like, "Good point." And then he took that money and we bought weed with it later. So
I went to a good.
It went to a good place. So whoever says Jesus doesn't save, they are wrong.
Saved you on an eighth.
Saved me on an eighth. Yeah. Got me able to carve an eighth. All right, Darin, you go next.
Okay. I have a relative who works in a high-profile position in the NFL.
What is the position?
Head coach.
Really? Oh, okay. What team?
Damn, Farley.
Miami Dolphins.
Some of us have been in front of a fucking police before. Okay.
Oh, jeez. You didn't do this.
No, you're the Miami Dolphins.
Yes.
How are you related to him?
He's my cousin.
He's your cousin, first cousin.
First cousin.
Yeah.
You got it, Sarah. now you be good cop.
Oh, how long has he coached for the team?
I think like a year. It's fairly new, but like a year or so. Before that, he was on another team.
What was the other team he was on?
Patriots.
Let's see. The Pats. What's his name?
Brian Flores.
Check. What?
Why did you pause?
I don't know. What?
Who's your first cousin?
No, I was thinking of something else.
Or was
Okay.
He's fucking lying. All I need is a fucking cigarette to be like.
How old is your cousin?
Oh, that's a good question. He's 30. 38, 37, something like that.
Okay.
One of those.
Does that check out, Farley? You know.
It does. It does. He's born in February of '81.
That's it. That's the.
Oh, either you're the best liar that I've ever met in my life, or this has got to be true.
He did research.
Oh no! I've had his Wikipedia page up this entire time. I gotta say it's true.
Say no.
It is true.
That's cool.
See, I threw you off. I'm good like that.
Yeah. Dude, you had me on the fence. You had me on the fence when you were like, Brian. And then you said his name, and I was like, no, this motherfucker's lying now. But then we were like, he's like, how old is he? He was like 37, 38. He's like, he's fucking 39. He just turned 39. I was like, oh, this is.
Oh man.
That was the one that brought me all the way around.
Because
because I definitely, you definitely would not know his age. Like, if I was going to make up that I was related to someone, it'd be like, I don't fucking know. Like, I'm not going to do research to fucking do it. Oh, bravo, sir. That was a good one. That was a good one. And not only that, but it made me laugh while we were playing it. And I'm sitting there like, he's saying right answer.
37, 38.
He was born in 81.
Yeah, do the math. I don't know. I'm bad at math.
He's 39. He's 39. Yeah, so. Yeah. But I wouldn't know. I'd have to really think about like my cousin. I was like, I don't know. He's around 40 something. Like.
Well, yeah. My whole life. First
that was beautiful. Good job. All right, Miss Sarah.
Okay, my great aunt was married to a man much older than her, who was best friends with the Duke of Windsor in the early 1900s.
Jesus.
So your great aunt.
Yeah.
How great was she? Where did they meet?
They met on a plane.
Where did your great aunt and the dude met? And then
they met on a plane.
They met on a plane. And where does he know the Duke of Windsor from?
They were friends. They knew each other from England, and then
so he was English.
New York.
Mm-hmm. But you don't just fucking grow up with the Duke of Windsor.
Yeah, well, he was friends with him. They knew each other, and they became friends. And
how did he know the Duke of Windsor? Were they childhood friends or what?
I'm not too sure, but I know they were friends.
When did your great aunt die?
When did my great aunt die?
Yeah.
In the late 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, she's passed.
So she went out with I just assumed you said the early 1900s. I was like, I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, a lot of my family has lived to be a lot older, except for like I have a couple great aunts who died when they were much younger, like their 40s, but that was because of cancer. But she lived quite some time.
So it was your great aunt Princess Diana? Is that what
No.
Candle in the wind.
5,000 candles in the wind.
Oh,
listen, Darin, we got to take this serious. This is an interrogation. We can talk about little Sebastian all day later.
All right.
So, how did she pass? Cancer, you said?
No, she didn't pass from cancer, just old age.
Okay.
She was already like old as dirt when I.
Would she spend a lot of time with them? Were they like close, or they just knew each other?
With the Duke of Windsor or with her husband?
Yeah, well, I assume
no, because they had traveled back to New York, and then that's where she settled down. And he was much older than she was.
Oh, damn it! I fucking had a question. I had a question too. This one's hard because it's not really about her, but it's about her.
I'm gonna say it's true.
Just to be contrarian. I'm gonna say it's false.
Okay, no, it's true. She was married to a man named Henry Sidney.
Are you not entertained?
Henry Sidney, and Henry Sidney was friends with the Duke of Windsor, and he threw these lavish parties in his apartment and wore like friggin' velvet robes. He was like Hugh Hefner of like Midtown, and he lived on Lexington. An apartment over there, and he pretty much was the one who helped my grandparents and the rest of my family move from the Dominican Republic. All because my aunt met him on a plane.
All because he's sitting there with his pipe. Yeah, fucking the Gatsby over here, fucking helping out the cause. Like, exactly.
Yeah, so they got married. But yeah, he was like a lot. Yeah, probably like 30 years, if not more than that. Like there was quite a big age difference.
Your great aunt was slinging that Sarah puss, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Is that what you're
We
saying?
are 2 peas in a pod.
2
All
P's. P is the USSCY.
For whoever knows or doesn't know, my boyfriend's older than I am by quite a bit, but it is
I
what
did
it
not
is.
know that.
And I live in San Diego, so I'm not complaining.
India.
But yeah,
Would complain.
it's a true story. They met on a plane when she was moving to New York, and he helped my grandparents move, and subsequently the rest of my family.
That's fantastic.
Wow. That's crazy that the Duke of Windsor knew a guy who changed your entire life. That's crazy. Well, that was interrogation, everybody.
All right.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well done, everybody. I love that everyone just told the truth. I just told you a real story of my life. Thank you. I want to thank today's sponsors, Louisiana Hot Sauce.
Keep hot in your bag.
Yeah,
And Jack Daniels.
And Jack Daniels. Nope. Not today.
Blue Moon.
It's Gary's Good Vodka.
Oh, that does not sound good.
It's actually very good. It's just a small, very local company. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's fucking delicious.
It's got to be good.
Yeah, it's good. It's not great. It's good.
It's good.
Is it weird if your significant other? Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to the questions now. I'm sorry. I didn't play the drop. I messed up. I fucked up.
Oh, damn.
Questions?
That's exactly what I was going for. When I did that.
I knew it.
And I usually follow it with. Is it weird if your significant other prefers a hand job with lube over head?
Yes.
Yes, it is. That's super weird. Listen, I don't want to fucking hand job. Any girl out there that is going to be my future ex-wife, I don't fucking need a goddamn hand job from you. Okay, I can do it better myself. If we're doing hand jobs, I'll see you later.
Right.
Okay. But I mean, I guess it depends on the person, like how they give head. Like maybe they're bad at it, or
people say, "Oh, there's no such thing."
If they're
there is.
bad, there absolutely is. If they're bad at it, then I guess if I was
too much
a
teeth,
man, yeah.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah. If I was a man, I guess, and they were bad at it, I would choose the
man
handy J. But
I'm one of the weird ones that don't jerk off with lube or lotion or anything. I go raw dog, baby. I go raw dog on everything.
Farley.
Doesn't that like chafe or something?
Right.
No, it doesn't at all. No.
Dan has really soft hands.
I do have very
like amazingly soft hands.
Very super soft hands. Like next time I see you, Darin, you can feel them.
Like it throws you off.
Yeah, you're like, why would you? And keep in mind, like I do like I don't avoid doing manual labor. Like I still do it. Like I fucking work. I do woodwork and shit like that, and I clean up and do things, and I just never get calluses on anything, and just my hands are just super soft. It's just even though you shouldn't touch your face.
Yeah, because I was thinking
I've been touching my face the entire time.
Me too. I just can't help it.
Well, if you're in your house and you're clean, and this portion is brought to you by Beauty Clinic. Hand sanitizer. Dude, this shit smells amazing. It smells like
snorting?
I wish I could. It smells like a goddamn clean whale's vagina. I don't know.
Santiago.
Would you count to 1 million for $1 million while locked in a room but can't stop? Could you do that?
No. Count to 1 million?
Count to 1 million. Dan's wiener is like the things. What the things from?
But you have to keep going. How many?
Once you start, you can't stop.
But you get 1 million.
But you get 1 million if you do.
Tax free.
Well, how many seconds are in a day?
So 60 times 60. That's what. That's 3,600 times 60. I don't fucking know.
As I said before, I'm bad at math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now because I'm on a Caputa. 3,600.
I think
Where
I
are you
could do
getting
it.
3,600 from?
60 seconds in a minute.
Right.
Times 60 minutes in an hour.
Okay.
Oh no, so it'd be times 12. Sorry.
Oh, Dance Wiener is like the thing. Oh, the superhero game. Oh, he's saying
Made
you're,
of brick.
you're
Oh, the thing. I think you meant Kurt Russell's thing. It's like what? It changes shifts. It changes shape.
Yeah.
And it never has a.
The movie Kurt Russell's thing.
By the way, that's a movie I didn't see until recently. It's great. Yeah, it's great. There's 43,200 seconds in a day.
In a day. All right. So this is a multi-day event. Yeah. And you can't leave there. Can you eat?
No. I'll give you the IV so that you don't get dehydrated and die.
So that I don't die?
Yes.
I can't sleep.
This is due to the no lube comment. I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it. Yeah. My dick's the Sahara. Or as I call it, Death Valley. What?
You can't sleep. You're not eating. I don't think it's worth it. That's just me.
Yeah. I didn't think that so you can't sleep. You can't eat. You can't poop.
No. Well, I guess you could, but you'd have to keep doing it.
It'd have to be in the room.
Mm.
And it's in the room that this is occurring.
And you got to keep in mind, once you get into the 100,000s, it's going to take more than a second to say. Like 238,369. 238,370. Like that takes more than a second.
Right.
Yeah, you know what?
So this is going on. So roughly 2 days to get to 100,000. So that's 20 days.
Yeah, no.
No. All right. Yeah, I'm out.
I guess I couldn't do. Yeah, I was when I read this question, I was like, yeah, I could absolutely do it, but no, you can't.
Yeah.
No, you can only survive. You can survive about 3 weeks without food and 3 days without water.
No, you'll get the nutrient. Like I'm giving you the IV. Like there's going to be an IV just administered of liquid of water going into your body, so you'll be fine. You're not going to die of thirst.
And is there like a bathroom where I'll be peeing and pooping, or
a bucket? A bucket. Let's say a busket.
Yeah,
no.
A bucket. Yeah, we're not animals.
I am not animal.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's.
Yeah, that's all right. Now I never thought about it until we started crunching those numbers right there. Then I'm like, no, that's fucking at 20 days, and it's probably more than 20 days because when I factored in exactly what I just said, you're not spitting out a number every second. So
yeah, I guess the 20.
Yeah,
and yeah, no, fuck it.
What age? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, $1 million. Yeah, I'll be fucking jerking off or whatever for the rest of my life. That's fine for those 25 days. I pay $1 million to jerk off for that.
No lube.
No lube at all. What was a better age? 8 to 18 or 18 to 28?
For me?
For you, yeah.
18 to 28.
Oh, definitely. It definitely hands down 18 to 28.
Yeah.
That's when your boy.
See,
that's
I would have said
when this
8
Phoenix
to 18
rose.
because you don't have like responsibilities or anything like that, and you just kind of run around like a friggin' baby heathen, but now I'm like a grown heathen, and I got bills to pay. So.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to have to go back to high school again. High school was horrible, but 18
high school
to 20
wasn't all that.
Yeah, high school fucking sucked. I went to an all boys Catholic high school, bro.
I went to an all girls Catholic high school.
Oh, what up? I went to St. Joe's.
Oh, I was gonna say you went to St. Joe's. I went to Benedictine Academy.
Okay. I could definitely see you in that skirt.
Oh.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
That baby blue and that green plaid. Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime I ever met a girl who went to Catholic school, she's like, I don't understand what you find appealing about this at all. And I'm like, yo, because it was forbidden.
Yeah.
That's right. Forbidden fruit.
Yeah. But 18 to 28 was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Because like you're old enough to like kind of know yourself and look a little bit more. You didn't have,
Yeah. I deal with a couple, like 2 heartaches. Really bad ones, but then like everything else was awesome,
Yeah.
college, and then it ends with stand-up. How bad could it be?
Right.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go with 18 to 28 for me.
Would
Pretty.
Would you have masturbated if you were in the Holocaust?
Oh Jesus!
Oh wow!
I'll be honest.
No.
I think I probably would have.
Like in the camp?
if you were in Auschwitz, would you have masturbated?
No.
How old am I?
Let's say you're now.
No.
No, it's fucking death and destruction all around me. How am I gonna slap off to that?
Right, you're just focusing on not dying.
No. Ew. No.
I'm just being honest here. Listen, I know me. I'd be the first one to be like a fucking state senator, be like, I am against that. But deep down, I know myself.
I mean, where would you even do it? It's like, aren't you?
I'll find a place.
You just feel like, hey, I'm just gonna step away for a minute. I'm gonna have a smoke.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have a smoke real quick.
Yeah, you step away, you're getting shot.
Yeah,
that's what I'm.
But then again, imagine getting shot as soon as you start coming.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! You would know whether you're coming or going.
Oh.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah, this is a great show. I don't care what anyone says. This is a fun.
This is fun. This is a good time.
We're not even done yet. So, all right. What's the weirdest thing you ever masturbated to?
Oh boy. I'll let one of you go first.
Oh, I don't want to even tell this story, but I'm going to. Oh, I think about this late at night sometimes by myself.
Kate has a good Lord.
Good Lord. It is one of the best episodes. That's right, Kate. It is. You're goddamn right it is. You know why? Are you not entertained?
I mean,
this is early in my jerk off career. I want to specify.
I'll preface this.
So I was a rookie in the game. I was 14, maybe 15. No, I was probably 14. I went down to my friend's sister was in a cheerleading competition in Disney World. So I went down. They had an extra ticket, so I went down with them, and I stayed in their bed. And I had this wrestling magazine and they had one of the like WWF divas. And I definitely jerked it in the bed next to my friend with his mom and his sister in the bed the next to us. I know.
You animal.
I know.
Wow.
I know. It was. That's the weirdest thing.
And no one said anything? No one's like, hey,
they were asleep.
Oh. All right, they were asleep. All right.
They were asleep. But I was, and I
at least they weren't awake.
First of all, I have two brothers that I stayed in a room with for a very long time. I know how to jerk it silently.
Like a sniper.
They definitely didn't hear me because no one brought it up. And my friend definitely would have brought it up to me. Mm-hmm. That's what Kate Hester said. They definitely heard you. Robin Brown. Hey, Robin. I for a second I saw another name. I was like, tell me it's that dude. That he definitely
he's commenting like, dude, you jerked off? What the? That was you?
That's oh god.
I mean,
anyway, so I'll be right back.
2 pills.
I guess like you go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I really can't think.
I was gonna say, like, I guess weird, not weird for me because like I'm a again deviant. But like my go-to is probably like I watch a lot of like gay bondage threesome like BDSM porn, but I've also just like been bored and like, I just kind of want to rub one out right now and just like scrolling through my phone reading the news. Like
reading the news?
Oh, what's going on today? Like
wow.
Yeah. Just like, all right.
To the news.
And then eventually I just put my phone down for a second and I'm like, all right, there we have it. And then go back to my phone.
Oh god. Wow,
Kate, I'll just let you know, Kate, if they did hear me, I don't know about it. That's all I know. The news, dude. I jerked off to a news anchor before. That's definitely happened.
Yeah. Oh, who is it? I don't know. Sue Simmons or
Susanna Scotto.
Rosanna Scotto.
Rosanna Scotto.
I was trying to think of a local. It's like, oh yeah,
Rosanna Rodriguez. Do you remember when she was Roseanne Scott?
No.
Yeah, I did.
And then it was acceptable to be Latina.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Well, then." I'm like, okay.
Time to add that vowel to my name.
Yeah, it's like at this point, I just know you as something else now. It's like, dude, like Sarah. Do you guys know Sam Stevens?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. But his name's not. His name was never Sam Stevens. But now he was on the podcast last week, and his name's Joe. And the whole time it's like, well, I know you as Sam already. I don't know.
Right.
What. And like I slipped up a few times.
Shameless.
Yes.
With the Steve from Jimmy.
Steve from Jimmy.
That's
like
what
whatever that really fell.
Oh, Shameless. I've never seen it. Like I hear mixed
Dude,
things.
The first season's great.
Okay.
I like it. I don't like the British version, but I do like the American version.
Interesting. All right.
It gets to a ridiculous level that it's like, and then she's like, "This is fucking bullshit." Blah blah blah. It's like, this is entirely your fault, woman.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like you did
everything that goes wrong in her life is because of her.
Because of yourself. Which you don't notice in the beginning, but then you start to notice. Mm-hmm. If you could interview one person, who would it be?
Oh wow. Living or dead?
Sure. No, I'll say alive. They got to be alive.
Alive.
I got to be alive.
Oh, I know this. This would be my ideal podcast guest, by the way. Is the fucking dude from Ancient Aliens, Giorgio, whatever. That guy would be the best thing in the world. I don't care what anyone says. From Ancient Aliens.
I don't
Giorgio, the guy with the fucking hair that's up there and fucking.
The guy that's the aliens meme.
Yes.
Oh, that dude, the thing.
Yeah.
The hair.
Yeah.
I know things by memes.
Those extraterrestrials. That it's like you sound like you're making fun of Asian people, but you just don't know how to speak. Extraterrestrials. Not even close, bro.
If I could interview anybody, I need a minute. Sorry, you got anything or?
I got.
Queen Elizabeth.
Oh,
Queen Elizabeth. Why? I don't care what that old bitch has to
say.
Not so much care. I just feel like she's seen a lot and been through a lot that it would be interesting to hear from like a different perspective than like someone like a World War II veteran who's seen that from like the American side, like just
I can see that a little bit. I can see that.
Of being what 98, 90, however old
I believe she's actually 4,000 years old, but literally 4,000. Yes.
I think she's gonna outlive Prince Charles.
I bet she would. Yeah. She will. Yeah.
Can only be one Highlander.
There could be only one.
I'll say. I'll say Chappelle. I'll say Dave Chappelle.
That's a good interview. Like, yeah, I think he'd be fun. He'd be a fun guy.
Like he's fun. Like he's wise. He knows shit.
But also, I would want to fucking like almost famous interview Dave Chappelle. You know what I mean? Like when you go on the road with him and you're fucking like writing fucking little notes.
Yeah,
I wrote with my right hand as if I'm righty, but I'm not. I'm lefty. So.
But
but in my mime world, I'm righty.
Yeah, you'd be like, go with them
in your mind world.
My mime.
I got you.
Don't disrespect his mime work. Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect the miming.
This man studied.
Yeah, with Marcel Marceau.
But yeah, I'll say Chappelle. Like it'd be cool. It'd be cool to go with him, like behind, like to go with him on tour and take notes.
That would be really fun.
Yeah.
All those insane stories he has, like you'll probably meet up with Eddie Murphy or some shit. Like,
or something, whatever. You'd be like, "Yo, this is crazy. This may be a problematic question, but I'm gonna answer. But I'm gonna ask it because it talks about dominance.
Because I'm black.
All right.
No. Who's more dominant in their field, Kenyans in marathons or Indians in spelling bees?
Whoa.
Wow.
Like, these are positive things, so. Man,
I'm
gonna say Indians and spelling bees.
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah.
Marcel Mastodon.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Look at Joey B with the poll.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sarah's answer. I think that's
What? Which one? Which one was it?
Yeah, spelling bees.
Indians and spelling bees.
Although there are Asian people that are pretty.
Aquila and the Bee.
No.
What is it? What is
the spelling bees? Spelling bees. I'll say that.
No. Do you ever see that? There's a movie. I think that's what it's called.
Aquila and
the Bee. Right. I did see that.
Oh man, I've been knowing about Kenyans winning marathons a lot longer than I've known about Indians with spelling bees. But then again, that doesn't mean that wasn't happening.
Sure.
I'm giving this a lot more thought than I should.
I mean,
I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's Usain and I mean, who else is there? Like, I'm not very.
Every single time.
I'm not well versed in that.
Every time someone wins the Boston Marathon or someone wins the New York Marathon, Eddie Marathon, it's always a Kenyan dude. Always.
Really?
Always.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
All right.
Sorry, I'm like so shaky. Guys.
It's like fucking Jean Paul running through. Like, that's a Seinfeld reference. If anyone doesn't get it. I'm gonna take the other angle on you. I'm gonna go Kenyan marathon runners.
All right, that's fair.
Right.
I think they're more dominant. They fucking beat the shit out of all those like weekend warriors. I do a 5K every weekend. That guy's like, I will show you what real pain is. And then he fucking
Jesus Christ.
And he's just and then he's just
they're out here running like 10 miles a day.
Yeah.
He's doing the Forrest Whitaker in that fucking South African.
There might be nothing I hate more in the world than running.
Oh, I hate running.
I despise running.
Like, yeah, I mean, I just exercise in general.
Some exercise I'm fine with. Like, I can walk all day. I used to like lifting weights a lot. I don't like it anymore. But running, and I'll even like go to jail for 2 years because I'm not running from that cop. I don't care. I'm not doing it.
Like, I never understand like those people who like wake up at like 5 a.m. It's like, oh, I gotta get a run and I gotta run.
No,
I don't feel right if I don't run. You take it to the limit. It's like, no, just stay home and sleep, man. It's
I'll be
better.
Yeah.
Just you could go fuck yourself with that. Yeah. Oh, look at him go. Was running. What's worse, the people that clap when the movie ends or the people that clap when the plane lands?
Plane landings.
Plane landing.
I'll clap for a good movie. I'll be one of those people.
Although, I will say this, I guess it's technically probably the percentage is about the same. I feel like you have a better chance of dying in a plane crash than a movie theater. But that's not true anymore. So
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you're in the air, there's a chance of some kind of problem. In a movie theater, I feel like that's less, unless there's a fucking madman with a gun, obviously. But they can't hear you. I'm going to say the movie because they can't fucking hear you. The captain could at least hear you.
Can he?
Yeah, not whether he gives
From
a
the
shit
cockpit.
You said cock.
Yes, I did. You got me.
You got me.
But no, I think I'll still go with airplane landing. It just seems like, all right, the plane landed.
Right.
Kind of what it. Yeah.
That's what's supposed to happen.
Okay. Would you date?
Well, like
Go ahead.
I was saying, like the movie, you're kind of showing your appreciation.
I know, but no one cares. Like it's to avoid. You know, that's why I'm doing it.
I guess it's like something that. Like a holdover from when people clap.
Like, because that clap is definitely not for the guy that's cleaning up the fucking aisle after you fucking threw your soda on the ground because it was $9 and fuck him. That's why. You know, like
that's why I'm clapping. I'm clapping for that guy.
I'm clapping for that. You're the real hero.
Thank you.
You're the real MVP.
Yeah.
Well done,
You're
Sean.
Yeah, you're the real MVP, Tim.
Now pick that up.
Would you date your dream person, but if once a year for 2 weeks they dressed as a juggalo?
Oh God, is this at home? Are we quarantined?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, is it?
This is even better now. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Dress as
Once
a
a
juggalo
year,
for
2 weeks.
Once a year for 2 weeks. 2 weeks straight.
During
and
the
it's
gathering.
known that we associate with them. We're together.
Correct.
Okay, no.
Would you date them? No, you wouldn't?
I would say I would say yeah.
I think
like,
I'm gonna have to go yes.
I don't think
feel like I could come just as close to my dream person without that person having to dress as a juggalo.
I would say yeah. I mean, just because I don't think the stigma of being a juggalo is really there anymore. I think like juggalos are starting to become more and more accepted. And
No, it's 100% there. I think you're 100% wrong on this.
Yeah.
Oh, is it now?
I think it's 100. Like,
Okay,
dude, who
maybe
fucking likes the ice cream?
We've already
I don't know.
attached it.
I
right?
thought yeah, but it seems like it's like I see it more in like pop culture and whatnot.
That
and
doesn't
it's like,
make it right.
I don't know. I just saw people becoming more accepting of juggalo life. I don't know.
Juggalo.
Of lifestyle choices.
With that fucking soda that they all drink.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what? I could, because I will literally rip on them for 2 weeks. I could deal with that, and it'll actually like take them off the pedestal for me. I'll be like, "You're fucking doing this? Are you kidding me?" Like, I think I could actually deal with it pretty well.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, like it'll make them human to me. They'll be human to me after that.
Yeah.
Love is love. If you could erase one movie or TV show from memory, what would it be?
Oh,
from my memory or from
your memory?
From my memory?
Yes.
Movie or TV show?
You know what? I'm going The Wire, just so I could actually
just so you can watch it again.
So I can watch it again and be like,
see, I wasn't thinking that way.
Oh wow, yeah,
that's what I'm doing. I'm topsy turvy in this motherfucker.
I was trying to think of something I hated.
Right. I was gonna say,
but
like,
then
any episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians that I've ever seen accidentally, like, just please.
You just gotta watch it with the sound off, and then when you finish, you turn it off.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a show that I like, I guess I would say maybe something like Parks and Recreation or.
Parks and Rec is a good one.
Yeah.
Although I don't know. I honestly don't know if I trust myself to get through the first season though.
That's true. The first season was wonky, but it's short.
It is short. It's only 6 episodes.
It's 6 episodes.
Yeah. But I'm not.
Yeah.
I'd have to give it in quarantine. I'd have to be like watching that. I don't know if I rewatched it. There was a couple things I just watched it because it was on after The Office, like that first season.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like the first season, like you could even see they're trying to kind of be like The Office. They even did like those confessional looking at the camera thing. It's like that awkward Office vibe, but
they always did the confessional. They continue to do the confessionals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like even Modern Family did it, but like after but like around the third season, they kind of like once Adam Scott and Rob Lowe got on the show.
As soon as I get there, that show is perfect.
Yes, as soon as they get there, then it like the whole show is like reborn, and it gets so much better.
Yeah. I mean, even Louis C.K. as the fucking cop is pretty funny though. So
yeah, he's good stuff.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. I don't know.
He
jerks off in front of people, but
I hope he does well in this industry. Yeah.
Yes. If you could party with anyone from history, who would you be? I know Sarah's gonna say Marie Antoinette. So.
Yeah.
No.
I let them eat cake. We're gonna get fucked up.
Party with anyone in history.
I might say Hendrix again, but actually, maybe
that's a good answer.
Yeah, maybe Hendrix.
I'm trying to think.
Party with somebody in history.
Yeah, right.
It might just be the fucking 86 Mets.
Oh,
86 Mets.
Oh, so much cocaine.
Yeah. I was gonna say like Nikki Sixx or something like that, but I feel like that would just be like very douchebaggy, like asshole like, and it wouldn't even be fun.
Yeah, you would
just be like coked out or like just super up, so that wouldn't be fun.
Yeah. You want somebody like Keith Moon, maybe. would be good.
Yeah.
Party with anyone in history.
I'm trying to think, fucking, like, there's some people, but then there's some people I'm thinking, like, oh, I'd love to, like, have a drink with them and, like, hang out with them, but then I'd have to be in their time. Like, there's some people I could deal with being in their time. Amy Winehouse. That's a great answer, Kate.
Like a party.
Yeah, because I know I'd fuck Amy Winehouse. I'd 100% fuck Amy Winehouse.
She had something.
Yo, I don't know what I want to, like, grab her by her fucking mess of a face, be like, "You're a mess, I love you," and I fucking
yeah. She wasn't conventionally pretty, but like she had something.
Right.
I mean, she had the pipes, and she was like, "Oh, Kate Moss."
I want to go Anna Nicole Smith. That's my answer.
Yeah.
What out?
Indeed.
Oh, pour out a bottle of Trim Spa.
Oh man.
Trim Spa, baby.
Oh my god.
You know what? JFK.
Oh.
Okay.
No way.
Yo, JFK would be smashing you, Sarah. You know that.
He would.
Yeah, I mean, look at his face.
I know. And he'd be like, yo, I've never had a Dominican.
Yes. Hey, Sarah.
Yeah.
Yes, I would break her in two, Kate.
That sounds like a good one.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I like that. Dude, I might choose JFK too. Like, don't get yourself. Yo, Marilyn Monroe's around.
Yeah, that's that's kind of what I was trying to go back. I was like, all right, celebrities, and I was like, all right,
let's bring it in.
Presidents, and I was like,
let's bring it in.
Like classy party.
Probably take it to Hef's place. Hefner's
that's a good one. That's a good one. Hef is a good one.
Yeah. That's
fucking like James Caan in the 70s.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oof. Dude, we got a good list here.
I know. You have one celebrity to have your back in a bar fight. Who do you choose?
Nikki Sixx.
Wow.
You don't want to have Nikki. Like, if you're in a fight with me, you don't want to have Nikki Sixx as your background.
I know.
I'll fuck Nikki Sixx up.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime.
That's not a
celebrity. Darth Vader.
That's
Chewbacca.
Andre the Giant.
Okay.
Andre the Giant's a good one. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
that's a good one. I thought someone was going to say The Rock. That was going to be my go-to. Bruce Lee would be a good one.
My ass.
Andre the Giant. Dude, like, I have one friend that I used, like, he's a fucking monster. He's 6'6" and he's like chiseled muscled, and he like grew up in Oakland, like, and not a nice part of Oakland. Like, he's hood Oakland. Yes. Oh, his part is still not gentrified because I dare you to go in there.
No thanks.
And I used to go out drink like he's the nicest person in the world, but I'd go out drinking with him. It was like drinking with a fucking transformer, bro. It was. I could say whatever I want to whoever I want about it. Be like, we should go outside. I'd be like, yeah, I think we should. Let's go, Chuck. And Chuck would be like, like fucking. I'm trying to think. Someone. Oh, Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci.
Oh, because he's like young and
the fuck's
like
wrong with you, huh? Yeah, just fucking.
I'm gonna say young. I'll say young Suge Knight.
All right.
I think he could handle himself. Right?
Yeah. After watching The Last Dance, I might say Michael Jordan too.
Oh yeah,
this guy, because he's like, oh no, you're not going to beat me in a fight, and they won't. Somehow they won't.
I'll say either Suge Knight or Tyson in his heyday. Because
yes, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's the answer.
I feel
that's the fucking answer. Is Mike Tyson? Yes, Andre the Giant. I had an Uber driver once that looked just like him, and I was almost like, dude, let's go out and get drinks right now. Andre the Giant could put him away, bro. Don't kid yourself.
Yeah. Didn't he drink? He was able to drink like a truck full of beer.
Yeah, he drank a keg. He drank like 3 kegs or something like that. Like they when he had like back surgery, and it was they tried to figure out like how because he was Andre the Giant. He was a giant. That they were like, oh, we don't know how to do this anesthetic for him. So the doctors had to literally go with him to the bar and watch him drink. They're like, okay, we got it. Because they're like, I don't know, like we give him too much, he's gonna die, and if we give him too little, he's gonna be awake while we saw open his back. So
I always like to hear like stories like that, like athletes just they can drink serious amounts of alcohol. Like I've always heard of stories about like Ric Flair being able to drink like a shelf liquor, or what's that one that the fucking Always Sunny did an episode on?
Oh, Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs, yeah. Like I didn't even know about that till Always Sunny. And they were like, "Oh yeah, he drank all this beer." Like,
I knew about that, and he was weird too. He would have to have chicken before every game,
like fried, grilled,
whatever. It had to be chicken. Didn't matter what it was. But he had to eat chicken.
Huh?
He was weird like that.
All right.
In memory of Wade Boggs, he's 100% still alive. I kept saying throughout the whole thing, and he is. But I like this. A Royal Rumble with food mascots. Who wins?
Ooh.
Oh, I know. I already know. It's Grimace. Nothing can beat Grimace.
See, I was thinking Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger is pretty good. Because he's great?
Yeah, because he's pretty great.
Yeah, I was thinking the Green Giant. And then
that's the fucking answer, bro.
The Green Giant.
Yes, he is. He absolutely is a food mascot.
No. I was going to say somebody else. That's not.
What?
I was thinking
Hamburger Helper, the glove?
No. Funny, dude. That's not food at all. You know, this is so off topic. I used a bath oil the other day that smelled like honeycombs, and I was like, "What the?" And my friend was like, "What the fuck was that mascot?" And I looked it up, and I was like, "That little fucker could probably win a fight. He looks like a maniac."
Well,
I'll go with the Green Giant.
Yeah, the Green Giant. But the Green Giant beats any of them. He just steps on them.
Yeah,
it's over. That's 100% the answer. I'm so stupid.
That's it. All right, it's over.
My God, how the fucking it's eluded us. If you could attend one celebrity's birthday, who would it be? Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
Dead or alive?
I'll do his dead one. I don't care.
All right.
I guarantee you there's still going to be a party for his death birthday or whatever.
Yeah, like a anniversary.
I was going to cop out and say like JFK with Marilyn Monroe.
You really love JFK?
No, I think she wants to just fuck Marilyn Monroe. I think he's like a
on NBC that I was watching, and it was like a Marilyn Monroe musical show, and I just finished watching that recently, and like it's like some of it's centered around JFK. So then I'm like, well, I get through JFK to get to Marilyn Monroe. I'd go to Marilyn Monroe's birthday party, but like famous Marilyn Monroe, not Norma Jean.
Norma Jean. Goodbye, Norma Jean. Oh, by the way, Darin, do you remember this skit? There was an SNL skit, since you're the SNL Nerds podcast. There was a skit where Will Ferrell played Elton John doing after like the Candle in the Wind song when he redid it for Princess Diana, and he redid the song, and then he released the premise of the sketch is that he releases a whole an album of redone songs for dead celebrities. So he does like, instead of Rocket Man, it's Red Skelton. So he's like, Red Skelton, you had your own TV show. And then like goes like this whole thing. And then he's like, and then he does one again of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, but it's for Marilyn Monroe. And he's like, goodbye Candle in the Wind Road. This song's about Marilyn Monroe. Candle burned out long before. Do.
I kind of remember that. Yeah.
It's so I don't know anyone else that remembers that, but that's burned in my head.
I vaguely remember it. I gotta look it up. But yeah, that sounds familiar. Will Ferrell's always awesome.
Yeah, he's
I mean, as far as parties go, whose birthday party I would attend?
Elton John's too. That'd probably be fucking
bad. Good. I was gonna say, because he always seems like a fun guy. Dave Grohl. I'll say him.
Dave Grohl?
That's a good one.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's the least pretentious answer.
Grohl.
Yeah. I know most people would be like, "Oh, I want to go to Diddy's birthday," but like, you don't want to go to Diddy's. You want to go. He's more low. Like Grohl is more low key, and you're gonna have a better time.
Dave Grohl would at least say hi to you.
Exactly. Did he be like, "Oh, who are you?"
Yeah.
How far are you willing to drive for sex?
Like,
How
how
big's the
far?
sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I once drove to fucking Virginia for sex. That was far.
I used to date someone in Connecticut, so I was driving 3-4 hours every once a week,
that's
every
about
other
it.
week, maybe. Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, I would say 3-4 hours. Anything where if I have to like refill the car with if they gas up on the way there, it's probably not worth it. I would
just jerk off in that
Yeah.
bathroom and turn around.
Yeah, exactly. Clear your head. Like, wait a minute, what am I doing?
What am I doing? Oh my god.
I pay tolls.
I played plenty of tolls.
Yeah,
What rumor, true or false, would you want spread about you? That I gave to some very big, a large sum of money to a very big charity.
All right.
Oh, that's good. Shit, I want to say that. Like off the top of my head, I thought like generous lover, but actually that's better what you said.
Yeah, I guess like
because that'll get you.
Oh, that I'm a philanthropist.
Yeah.
Like he was great and sick. The philanthropist.
But I fought a bear and survived. Like I fought a bear and lived.
And you ate it
with my bare hands.
You killed the bear with your bare hands.
Yeah.
That's a cool one. That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Oh wow. Maybe something like he was like up for a part in a big movie. He was just about to be like the next Eddie Murphy. Something like
so
that.
you want the Heath Ledger treatment?
Yes, exactly.
Like I'm about to do it.
Yeah, okay. Like he was just about to be in the
just
reboot.
About to blow up.
Just about to be in Black Panther 2.
Yeah.
And this happened.
Blacker Panther.
Blacker, exactly. 50 Shades of Black Panther.
Too black, too Panther.
Yes.
Too black, too Panther.
God damn it, that's good.
In your face, sucker!
If you could live anyone's life with anyone's body, who would it be? Like basically you unzip your skin and you become the other person.
Ooh. Wear their skin.
I think I might have to go Derek Jeter, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not only do I love baseball, but I don't think he's the best baseball player ever, which he's not. But I don't even think he's that great. But that man never has to pay for a meal in New York City ever again in his life. He's the stick man among stick men. Like, think of the women he's had in their prime, like the Jessica Albas.
My God,
Mariah Carey, fucking
yeah.
Oh, and he gave herpes to all of them.
Yeah, he's still giving.
He's so giving. And then
such a philanthropist.
Yeah, and no one knows like what he does because like no one could have a cell phone in his apartment. Jessica Biel's another one. Yeah, he has someone collect them at the door.
They put him in a bag like at a Dave Chappelle concert.
No.
Wow.
They put him in a bag, but that guy holds that bag.
Oh shit! All right, I didn't know that.
It's like you're not filming shit in here.
I mean, it makes sense.
This is going to be like kind of a deep cut. Nigel Barker. He's a photographer who photographed Nigel Barker.
Okay.
He was like the A&T, like the America's Next Top Model photographer, but like his wife is super hot, as is her sister, and she like photographs these hot twins mostly naked like all the time, and like not that I want a dick,
I like that Sarah's a dude.
Yeah.
I like this. Yeah.
I like that.
This is interesting. Sarah, you're so good at these games.
I'm a fan. I watch them all the time. Thank you.
And I host them all the time. Yeah, I host them. You're very good at these games.
Thank you, sir.
Come back anytime. I'll prepare and change up the answers. Nigel Barker. Not because I do want I'd like to have a dick, but like not in being like trans. Just to have one?
just to have it for emergencies. You know.
Yeah. So like, I like being a woman, but like if I could be a dude, I'd be Nigel Barker.
Okay, that's fine.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna check with the
party
judges.
with models.
Yes, that's approved. That's approved.
Thanks.
Very nice. I guess I'll say something. I don't know. Maybe like Idris Elba, something like
That's
that.
a good
like,
one.
You know, ladies love him, men want to be him.
Even with the coronavirus that he has.
Oh shit, that's right. Never mind. I don't want to. But he's doing better, right? He's
fine now. He's fine.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, I'll take that. You know, the muscular man, chiseled.
You're stuck on a deserted island for 1 year, but you could bring one person. Who do you bring? I mean, if I'm being honest,
yeah,
I would love to say like the smart answer, like Bear Grylls or something like that. Like someone that could actually survive. That I don't know how to do that because they don't have many deserted islands in Brooklyn.
Yeah, very true.
Other than being the deserted island. Heyo. I don't know. I have to. It's tough. Like I'd love to say someone like a celebrity, but you're on the island for 1 year.
1 year.
Honestly, as a cop out, I'd probably say my sister. She's got survival skills. She's in the Navy. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to use a knife.
I kind of want to say my brother because he's like the only person I could stand to be there.
Yeah.
But I kind of also want to like bring like an ex because I know I'm gonna fuck them.
Oh, well, why don't you just bring Bear Grylls and just like kind of, masturbate with
Bear Grylls? Yeah, Bear Grylls ain't falling. Bear Grylls ain't falling for my games, bro. It's not happening.
I didn't say that. I was gonna say like, you could like, masturbate off on the island somewhere, like you would at Auschwitz, apparently,
and also Disney World, apparently.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. Oh my
god. All
right, Bear. Thanks for the bore. I'm gonna go jerk off on the other side of the
island. Call me when it's done. Yeah, I'll say my wife. And
okay.
Yeah. All right.
You know what the sad thing is? That sound effect is entitled yawn.
That ain't a yawn.
That's a yawn, according to this fucking.
Sounds like an orgasm.
Sure does.
It sounds like.
Yeah, we all know what it sounds like. That's why I played it for.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Maybe some people orgasm is a yawn.
Yes.
It's like, people's
orgasms. Some people's yawns are orgasms.
It's a yawning orgasm, whatever. Hey man.
Yeah.
Get my rocks off.
All right, this is the last question that I'll ask you. If you had to go back in time and would you kill Hitler as a baby if it had to be in a super gruesome fashion?
Why did it have to be?
That's the point. It's like, because obviously people would be like, oh, I'd kill Hitler's baby. You give it like a fucking injection, the baby just dies. But if you had to take an axe and fucking go to town on Hitler as a baby.
As a baby?
Well, before he's done anything.
The present me time traveling knows already what Hitler has done? Yes.
Correct.
Absolutely.
You're willing
but it's a baby.
Yeah,
like
I'll
it's still
baby Hitler in a blender. I don't care. Yes.
I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. I'm 100% with you. It's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'll put that baby right in the microwave and I'll fucking pet my cat while I watch him explode.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Like,
and I'd be traveling back to the present, right?
Yeah. You're not stuck in
19. Yeah. Nope.
You're not stuck in 1918 or whatever the fuck year he was born. 1902.
Yeah. Nope.
I don't know if that's when he was born. I'm just guessing. That's just shot in the dark.
I don't think so.
I mean, I'd have a problem with it. I mean, it'd be tough to do, but yeah, I guess I'd have to.
I'll take my fucking thumb and put right through his soft spot in his head. Just,
God damn. God damn.
Sorry,
you're
for
welcome,
whoever's
Jews.
watching and knows how gruesome I am, but
Hey, he's baby Hitler.
Yeah.
And that was questions, everybody. We did it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Since I'm not going to keep you guys here all night, I'm just going to ask you a couple would you rathers, and then we're going to go on about our lives.
Let's do it.
Would you rather start every sentence with "I'm sorry" or "I'm just saying"? Oh, hold on.
I'm sorry. I already apologized a bunch.
Before we start this, I had to play the drop because I fucked
Oh.
I'm the
keep
worst.
forgetting.
Would you rather?
What the hell? Is that a chipmunk? What was that?
No, it's Farley.
That was me. It was me.
Oh.
I'd rather say I'm just saying because I was.
Yeah,
I would love to say to someone once in my life, like I'm just saying, your father died in his sleep last night.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, I would go with
Yeah, no. I feel like I'm sorry is already such like a regular part of my vernacular that it was like, yeah, that's already how I'd start a sentence. It wouldn't be surprising for me. Like it wouldn't be anything new, really.
Yeah.
business as usual.
Oh, I love that Sarah's here for this question. Would you rather all your music or all TV is in Spanish?
Oh.
Does closed captioning exist?
No. I think I'm gonna go all music. To be honest
all music in Spanish. Yeah.
Because at least I can fuck to
that. You don't fuck the TV?
No, it's not like
put that shit on mute.
¿Dónde está la zapatería?
Baby, put the office
on.
Are
you horny?
Yeah, I would say music too. Just because, I mean, I guess you could watch TV and with the Spanish and like kind of understand what's happening, or
Well, I think
or you put it on mute and then make your own.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fun. Oh, look at you expand the. Very good at this game, guys. You guys are very good at this game.
We're pro. We can go pro. We can go pro.
Yes, you can. I think you're going to take my spot one day.
Take this to the majors.
Take this to the majors.
That's right.
Would you rather be permanently on stilts or permanently have foam fingers all the time, like the big foam hands? I got one behind me in the corner. It's a Mets hand. A foam finger.
I would say stilts. I think
really?
I feel walking on stilts. Yeah.
I think I'm going the foam fingers because no one's going to ask me to do shit ever again. Like, damn, I mean, those foam fingers up. And also, if I showed up anywhere, like super fucked up, like no one would be like, "Oh,
he just came from a game."
He just came from the game. Yeah, exactly. It's like, but it's his brother's wedding. He got box seats.
But if then like you can't, you have to duck inside doorways all the time. Can't ride the train.
The stilts would be awful, yeah. And like, how are you gonna like smash on stilts? It's weird.
I don't know.
Right, that's gonna take some doing.
This game comes down to would you rather for me always comes down to either one or two. That's all these questions. If it makes me have sex or it makes me money. And by the way, I'll take the over
the yawn.
Yeah, the yawn. Would you rather be good looking, impeccably dressed, but smell like shit, or look like a homeless man but smell like heaven?
I'd say homeless. Homeless is just a step below hipster, and people already dress like that.
I'm definitely gonna go homeless because I feel like I could rise above it.
Yeah,
I would say that too because I've known too many women say things like, "Yeah, he's good looking, but he like this like a person's body odor or breath can just shut everything down."
Correct.
Like no one wants to be correct, no matter how you look. So yeah, I'll say hobo with the nice smell.
Would you rather only be able to eat cream cheese or only be able to eat ketchup?
Ketchup.
Yeah.
I hate cream cheese.
I think I'm going cream cheese. It's the only thing that ever came out of Philly that I enjoyed. Next question.
Wow.
Would you rather make $1 million a year but work crazy hours, or make $100,000 a year and you really don't do anything?
$100,000 a year.
I'll take $100,000. I'll take $100,000 a year all day because then I can actually do what I want to do.
After you start making a certain amount of money anyway, like
it's no longer, it's like 165.
No longer contributes to your happiness or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, sure, I'd probably be happier with $1 million on a yacht or whatever, but for what? To not be able to enjoy any of it? No, I'll take the $100,000.
Right. The things you own end up owning you, man. You don't want that.
You just blew my fucking mind. Would you rather see the entire history of the world or the entire future of everything to come? I feel like I'm going to see the future just because I could read about the history. But then again, you'll also know like every little thing of why.
Right, you don't learn everything.
Yeah,
you'll be reading the history book that they want you to read.
Yes,
right.
But you'll literally be able to answer, like, talk to like, oh, that Jesus guy, he was just a great magician.
Right.
Yeah, he was David Blaine.
Yeah, I would say like all of history, because I feel like if you know the future, it's like knowing when you're gonna die, your parents are gonna die.
Bleak.
If there's gonna be another freaking
and I'm gonna let you know, everyone out there,
so.
This is not gonna end well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. That's
a downer note. It is a downer note. So next question: Would you rather kill? Would you rather kill an 11-year-old blind kid who has the best singing voice of our generation, or kill yourself?
I plead the fifth.
Nope. That's not a thing. There's not a court of law.
Kill an 11-year-old blind. Kill myself, I think.
Yeah, I did.
I think that 11-year-old's gonna die. Not gonna lie to you.
Because we have enough singers. We don't.
Yeah. Beyonce exists.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I can't conscientiously kill a child other than baby Hitler.
Other than baby Hitler, gruesomely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other.
Would you rather?
I'm sure there's more, but not an 11-year-old singer for no.
Would you rather never pay for a meal again, or be able to stone cold stun anyone anytime you want? Anyone, anywhere, at any time. For those of you who don't know what a stone cold stunner is, it's coming on the screen right now.
Oh, here we go.
That's a stone cold stunner.
Ooh.
You can just do that to anyone at any time, anywhere, with no repercussions. With no repercussions.
Okay. I was about to ask that. Like,
there's none.
Are the cops going to come and?
Nope.
I mean, free food would be nice.
Free food, but it's not free food. It's never paid for a meal.
Yeah, so somebody would pay for me, so it's free to me, right?
Yes, but at the same time, like if you want to get a bag of chips, that's not a meal. You know, like
you're still paying for the chip.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's not like chips are expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta pay for my own chips. I don't know. In this economy,
this bullshit. In this economy,
I got my own Sun Chips now when I go to Subway.
Dude, Sun Chips are such an underrated chip, by the way.
Love Sun Chips.
They're amazing. Like in college, I snarf those things all the time.
I remember the first time I had them, I was at my aunt's house. I was like, "What the fuck are these?" And then they were everywhere. And then I was like, "Oh, okay."
Delicious.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the best thing I discovered in quarantine was that Taco Bell makes a fire Doritos. The fire sauce Doritos.
Yeah. Not the taco?
Not the taco. It's just the fire sauce Doritos.
Oh, interesting. I was going to say, they have a fire Doritos Locos taco.
Phenomenal. I
know my Taco Bell.
Exclusive.
Ooh.
It's delicious.
Chef kisses.
Chef kisses. By the way, speaking of awful things on here, I'll
go on.
I was going to do the kiss. Do you want to hear what the kiss sounds like on this thing?
No.
Yes, please.
Oh, that sounds like my dog licking himself.
Yeah.
It sounds like someone blowing someone.
sounds like something stuck in. Sounds like a boot stuck in mud, only wetter. That's if you heard the David Tell album.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. What were we saying? Oh, I'll say the meal.
The meal? You'll take the meal. You'll never pay for a meal ever again?
Yeah, I don't think I would use the Stone Cold Stunner that often.
Oh, I think I would. I think I would use it quite often. I think I'm going to. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I could do the kick in the gut and the fucking.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. All right. But yeah, I think I'd want a free meal more than I'd want.
I'm going to ask you guys a couple more of these, and then we're going to get the hell out of here.
All right.
Number one, would you rather your mom or your daughter be a porn star?
My daughter. I'm not having kids, but definitely my daughter.
I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go my mom because deep down I'm going to think my daughter was my fault.
Yeah, I was going to say
that's fair.
Yeah. Wait, so is the mom currently or was a porn?
She's a porn. I mean, if you're a porn star, you're a porn star forever.
Oh, she's not the game.
Lives on the
internet. Yeah, I guess I'll say mom. The daughter thing, that'd be kind of. It's like, what'd I do?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say mom.
I'm going to give you 2 more questions, but I want to get a good one.
Okay.
Would you rather watch regular television or porn upside down for the rest of your life?
Porn.
Porn, yeah, because it's usually upside down anyway.
Wait, upside down?
Upside down, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say regular television.
I know what's going on.
I see the pink flesh. I know. I get it.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna.
She's on the table. Her face is
that
like
goes
this.
in there, and that's in there.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah. I got it.
That's
like I'm,
we know what
like
it
I'm
looks
reading
like.
here.
Yeah, I'll say
I
regular
can
television.
read upside down.
Oh.
Can you?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at you. I can read backwards. I get that. Dude, that was my favorite thing on Mother's Day. I was talking to my mom, and then all of a sudden someone came by. They were flying a plane with one of those banners attached to the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was going the opposite way, but someone was proposing to someone, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cute." Now I want to know what it says. And my dad just kept trying to read it. I was like, "I'm telling you what it's saying," and he's like, "But what kind of name is?" And it was Lucinda was the name, and he's like, "What kind of name is Lucinda?" It was like, it's a fucking name. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
yeah, Lucinda Williams.
Yeah, Lucinda Williams. Exactly. Boom.
All right.
Would you rather share your porn history with your parents or your Twitter followers?
Twitter.
Twitter, definitely Twitter.
Twitter.
Not Twitter. I mean, all 4
Twitter,
of them can handle it.
down.
Yeah.
I've been having
I don't go home to Thanksgiving to Twitter followers. So yeah.
Right.
See, I do actually.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, so generous.
Would you rather be a clown or a magician?
Magician.
Magician.
I guess a magician because no one knows you're a magician. So if I don't want to do a trick, I just fucking won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, clown.
I feel like that one's easy.
Okay, and now we're gonna
you have to put forth the performance.
Yeah, you got to go through a whole thing, and now for the final question that I ask everyone. Would you rather? That needs a fucking symbol.
It really does. It sounds like a firing squad.
Yeah. Would you rather live in Jurassic Park or The Walking Dead?
I would probably Walking Dead. I just feel like the dinosaurs in Jurassic. I'd say the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park are just like probably faster than me and bigger than me. Like I think I'd be more of a goner, and pterodactyls have wings. I think I'd be more of a goner in Jurassic Park than I would Walking Dead. I think Walking Dead I have a shot at living.
See, I'm gonna say a 50-50 shot of living in Jurassic Park, But once you get off the island, the game is over. It's like you won.
Oh, God.
So,
I didn't even think of that.
I'm saying Jurassic Park.
You tricked me.
Yeah, I was going to say Jurassic Park, because it seems like you can definitely outsmart a dinosaur more,
Yes.
like not more than a zombie, but I feel like zombies are always coming in friggin' troves. Like if you find the one single zombie, cool, bam, you're done. But rarely is that the case. We've seen how many people die because of a mob of zombies. So,
and by the way, if I'm in Jurassic Park, I want to know what a fucking velociraptor tastes like.
Oh.
I'm gonna kill one of them and I'm gonna fucking eat it. Like, can you imagine? Like, anytime you go out to dinner ever again, you'll die on that story for years. So this one time I killed a velociraptor. Oh yeah, tell me again about Coldwell Banker. You fucking loser. Like, oh yeah. Oh. Go fuck yourself.
That's right.
Yeah, I just ate a fucking Triceratops. How about that? Piece of shit. Deal with that. Thank you guys. We did it. We reached the end.
Oh, nice. Hey.
Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Let's give it up
first for Sarah Perez. Where can they find you, Sarah?
You can find me on Twitter at Pegasaurus Rex, and same with Instagram.
Perfect. See, you see the smooth transition? Pegasaurus Rex from Jurassic Park into Pegasaurus Rex. Is there one in there?
It's all connected.
It's all connected. New York
telephone.
Wow. No one remembers that. Thank you, Pat.
No one.
And also,
that's old school.
Check out his podcast, SNL Nerd Show. Darin Patterson, everybody. And where can they find you? How often do you post? And how often do you post your SNL Nerd Show?
Yeah, we do it every week. We come out every Monday. It's it's me and my buddy John Trumbull. We talk about Saturday Night Live. Normally, we talk about like the newest episode that just came out and like break it down. But now that the season's over, we'll probably talk about stuff like SNL movies. We'll probably talk about making lists, like our favorite guest host or favorite musical guest or sketch and all that jazz. So if you're a big fan of Saturday Night Live, check it out. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, non-productive.com is the network. And you can find us on Twitter at SNL Nerds Show. And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Darin Credible, Darin Credible.
Beautiful. Thank you. And I'm your host, Dan Farley. You can find me at Dan Farley 18 on Instagram or Jersey Dan 18 on Instagram on Twitter. Good thing. I just almost had a stroke. And then, guys, if you guys have any suggestions for the show that you want to email us, please feel free to email us at colmastodon@gmail.com. That's Colonel Mastodon. Colonel is shortened at gmail.com. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. with Eric Hollaback and Trey Sarver. Thank you guys so much for doing it. I love you guys so much. This is such a fun episode. Have a great evening. And I'm gonna play the ending song. I'm gonna leave. Oh my god, because I got a pee so bad.
What?
Thank you guys so much again.
Oh, nice.
You are very welcome. Thanks for having me.
You guys are wonderful, wonderful human beings, and I hope you guys get to see heaven at least a half hour before the devil does.
Oh, we changed lives tonight.